Hello, everyone, and welcome to some GTA 5. Yes, it is that time, I say once again, where we will be racing an assortment of vehicles. We will be probably doing some very silly stuff. You know, the usual. There might be some actually close wheel-to-wheel racing going on. Whatever this thing here is, it was a new free car, so a lot of people have got them. There are some sensible looking ones, and then there are ones like mine and Bumpy that are very silly. Bumpy's is sillier than mine, and Longbow has a surfboard on the roof for reasons. Oh, and a club's turned up that's vaguely sensible looking. So there we are. No, a Scarab tank. It's not even Amy's Scarab tank that has turned up. Welcome, everybody. To GTA 5. If you would like to take part tonight, there are still some spaces around. You are more than welcome to. Ewan is the person to message, who is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th name down on the list. Send you a message on Xbox. You will need to have the enhanced version of GTA on Xbox if you wish to take part. But send you a message. We'll try and get you connected. Drive like a complete moron and you will be removed from the session. We've got many of these, whatever they are. I can't even remember the name of them. Teo something? I think? Maybe? I don't know. I genuinely have completely forgotten. We don't have the Stevie's glitchy car. Apparently Longbow is just using a hammer to hit Chris's car, and Longbow has been run over. It's the normal Chaos car meet. I mean, Childish kind of vaguely Christmas themed. I haven't this is the last stream before Christmas on GTA. Not my last stream. The last stream on GTA before Christmas. With just the way the weeks. Oh, it's a Homer. There we go. I knew it would begin with like a T kind of thing. Hey, Kevlar with some good winnies. I haven't really got anything particularly Christmassy planned as such. It's just how the timing has sort of worked. But Childish has the most Christmassy car that we've got here. And that's kind of it, really. Yeah. And we've got all of these. We've got a few journeys. I kind of like the journeys, but I'm not going to spend 700,000 on a journey. I mean, I do like, of course, an orange and black Z. That's always good. I mean, Bugatti Chiron looks a little bit out of place, to be honest, over here. Sounds tank looks like it belongs in Terminator. Actually, kind of quite like the, I guess, skin or whatever it is on that tank. It looks kind of cool, actually. It's less Mad Max and more Terminator, that one we've got going on here. So, yeah, we will jump out. We will have a slide before we do get started. Vanessa, thank you very much for the donation. Actually, that came in before the start of the stream, saying, hi Alex, as you were talking about food on Wednesday, we get distracted and talk about food a lot. Have you tried a spag bol with Wotsits on the top? And I'd like to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from me and Tony. Well, thank you very much indeed for the donation. Wotsits on spag bol, I can safely say I have not tried. That is an odd combination, but I'm not going to say a terrible one per se. I mean, Wotsits are just kind of cheesy, and I put cheese on everything, so... oh, Ewan's game's broken. So we're off to a good start. Oh, and the usual explodey things going on. Yes, Is that a Pac-Man journey? Oh, no. It just looked very briefly like it. We've got Journey Oval Racing. Anyway, yes, Wotsits on spag bol? I wouldn't say it is terrible, because it's just essentially, like, I would like, grate some cheese up and put that on spag bol. I feel like that would possibly work. But, can't say I've ever tried Wotsits on there. That is a new one. Oh, many things have exploded. We've had a few disconnects as well going on here. The journey racing is going predictably poorly at the moment. It is Longbow that leads the way, and now the rest of the horde is trying to fit around. Oh, and someone's rolled their journey near me. I'm not sure who it is, but it's gone wrong. Danger Man is trying to take the lead away. Oh, level 8's brought a surfer into this. Chris is in the lead. Oh, Chris is in a tree. Chris is not in the lead anymore. Well, I don't really know what's the lead and what isn't the lead. It's a bit silly. Oh, the journey's been sideswiped one of the Zeds out of contention. Not that it was in the race, something else has exploded. I mean, it's a great spectator sport, car park racing. We're not going to lie here. Chris has almost found the same tree for the second time in a row. It looks like Longbow's about to lose the lead of the Journey race, or Longbow's been put in a wall. Brazen has been booped. The Journey that took the lead has had an accident as well, but has got away with it. Nareth has turned up with the fire truck, and Small Man's almost visited a tree at this point. Chris has getting very close to the tree there. Nope, Nareth is here to try and put out some fires. Good work, Nareth. Brazen's got an overtake on Longbow, and Longbow's crashed. Well, I mean, Longbow has been booped. Let's not... It wasn't really Longbow's fault at that point. Oh, Cyber's driving a tank around. Oh, the tank's not easy to drive. My car's been hit for the first time. Amy is going for, well, kind of an overtake. More things have exploded. Oh, when did Mute cars end up upside down? I was going to read donations, but I got distracted by Car Park Oval Racing of Chaos. Oh, and that's an AI fire truck. A genuine fire truck has turned up, while the rest is trying to put out fires while racing. Bumpy just lagged past a tree. There's more. Oh! Someone threw a fiery car at me. Lots of things have exploded over there. Oh, level 8's had a spin. It's got, I mean, predictably messy, we're going to go with. Salmon's just done a wheelie back there. Chris has had a weird angle. Don't quite know how Chris turned up there. Nareth is still trying to do the best. Jamie's got a scooter and has fallen off the scooter within seconds of getting in the arena. More things are blowing up. Oh, my car's on fire. I think the tank isn't actually shooting. I think this is just a chain reaction. I don't know. I didn't hear tank explode. I think this is a chain reaction from, like, a crash. Oh! Valtrex just got taken out by my fiery wreck of a car. Things have gone predictably badly. And there's a laser rave in the middle that someone's been booped off of. This is why we normally start a race quite quickly, because car parks just descend into this so fast. Drake, thank you very much for the days. You would say the final verse of the FailRace Christmas songs with the other 3 days to save time for limericks next week. On the 12th day of FailRace Miss Alex board for us. 12 rabbity buggers, 11 eaves are falling, 10 sneaky incidents, and 9 muffalos raiding. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Nicely done indeed. Drake, at some point, I will put all it together and try and remember it. The car park shenanigans has gone the way expected. Ewan's car, surprisingly, in one piece. The club somehow, about the only thing, survived along with a couple of the journeys in this one. Shall we go and load up a race? Let's go. We will go for a bookmarks job. I will go for a close eyes and scroll through here, and we will see. It'll be a random one, and it is going to be not there. We raced there last week. It's fun enough, but we raced it really recently. I'm not going to run it. Emotional damage must be a GTA mode. Oh, okay. Can we trust enough people? Can we trust enough people to do this sensibly? I have no idea. We're going to give it a try. We may only do one if people don't listen to the way this works. Okay? May only do this once. Hopefully everyone... Last week we did pretty well with people actually listening. Or whatever we were doing last week. People were actually listening quite well, so we'll try again. So, we are going to go for 5 laps. We want that on. We want that. You know what? Might as well leave that on. Let's just, if it's likely to break, we'll just go for mayhem in one go. Welcome, everyone, just joining. You missed the great Journey car park racing that occurred, and then ended up with everything exploding. That's kind of it. We're now going to try something that probably won't work, but, you know, the lucky dip of picking a race has chose this. We will give it a try and see what happens. Chris, thank you very much for the donation, saying, Jingle bells, Apollo smells, Abaddon ran away. The Catmobile lost its wheel on the mouse away. Oh, dear. It would be Abaddon with the mouse, I shall be honest. It would be Abaddon. Cass would probably be scared of the mouse and hide. Abaddon brings many presents, too many presents back to my house. But Apollo definitely smells. He's got a bone he's chewing on at the moment, and he's much too interested in that to notice you insulting him. Apollo, you smell? He just looks at me. Yeah, you can go back to eating that. He did actually look up from the bone, which does surprise me on that. I thought he was going to be far too interested. Okay, so, folks, listen up. Everybody, the rules. The rules for this one. Okay, we are going to start off in something terribly slow. It'll be... I think it's going to be the airport tug thing. Okay? You must go and find a car in the casino car park, or you can drive out of the casino car park. Okay, so you got to swap your vehicle. And then, every lap, every time you go into the car park, every time you complete a lap, you must change to another car. You cannot use the same type of car twice. So, let's say the first vehicle you get... say the first vehicle you get is a fugitive, for example. You then cannot use a fugitive for the rest of the race. Once you've swapped into a fugitive, that's it. You've used it for the entire time. You can't use it again. When it comes to swapping vehicles in the car park, you are not allowed to essentially swap with another player directly. However, if you see a player get out of a car, you can't use that car. But if you turn up to a car park and there's nobody in a car, you don't see them get out of it, it's fair game to use that vehicle. I appreciate a lot of the rules on this are on the honor-based system, but the point of this race is to be kind of a scavenger hunty race. So these are the rules. This is how it works. Okay, we've done this with the filming crew. It's great fun. We have done these kind of a bit on stream before. There is dubious amounts. We'll see how it works. We'll see how it works. Yeah, I appreciate it's going to get crazy, but the rules are pretty straightforward. So hopefully everyone is going to figure out. We'll see. Hopefully everyone is going. It's kind of a relay race, or more a scavenger hunt race is the way that I would call it. If you get a bus and want to keep it the whole race, go for it. But yeah, we will be playing by the rules. We will see. It has to be as a GTA race. Don't shoot each other. It's pretty straightforward. There is no reason to ever be shooting at anything. So yeah, it's just as a GTA race so you can get out and swap cars. There may not be enough cars in the car park for all 30 people. You may have to drive out of the car park to find something. It's going to be chaos. When we filmed this, I seem to remember me and somebody else had a battle of trying to carjack each other in the car park. The air tug is going to... I mean, we have host advantage. But it's actually not as big an advantage as you would think. There are no forbidden vehicles at all in this. You can use whatever you like. You can use whatever you find. Of course, if you use a 9F, great, but that'll be the only time you get to use a 9F if you use it first. So you kind of want a supercar for the end, but there's going to be so much mayhem going on that I don't think you're going to really be able to strategize here, because with 30 people, the chaos will happen. And with the air tugs, we're all going across. We are not going to be able to get across in time to defend into turn 1. Are we going to get a bump from Valtrek? We do. We are all out of speed now. There is no more... Kevlar has a slight lead going into the first corner. It's very colourful. It's the most... No, Kevlar's been turned. Gliska's on the outside. I genuinely can't steer any more than that. There was no steering left for me. Into the car park we go. Oh, there's no cars. Absolutely no cars have spawned. There's nothing. Nothing has spawned in the car park. I'm not going to bother with that. It's pointless. We are going, into something hurty. We've had an accident. That was not expected. That was not anticipated or any of that. Chris is making a run for the bullet, for which I... The problem is, Chris... What we're going to do here is going to be very mean. We're going to let Chris start it. And then, yoink! My car! Oh no! Yes! No! Get up! Ah! Damn it, I thought we could get away. I thought we could get away. I'm very sorry, Sound. But I will let you get in the car with me. Wait, hold on. What's going to happen here? Well, that's not even supposed to be possible. How has there... We've literally been in this race for 2 minutes and I've broken the game. Does this count as a Banshee use for me? Have I used my Banshee for this? Can I use a Banshee in future? I don't know how this works. What? I'm not quite sure how this has happened, but it has happened, and something's just chucked a car at me. I've technically not driven a Banshee at this point. Can we go the entire race never having driven? Surely we couldn't get this to do it again. I don't even quite know how we've managed to get it happen once, let alone how we could choose this one again. We've not had a great start because we were far too busy trying to steal a car from Chris and we didn't quite get the timing right. We've used our sound for this race. We can't use sound again. Of all the dumb things that I've done in a GTA, this is up there as one of the most weirdly broken occurrences I've had in GTA. I fully expected when Sound got in the car, we would, like, as soon as Sound took control of the car, we would then kick Sound out. It was going to be a mean thing. Like, I'm not going to lie. I was going to be mean in this, in that we were going to kick Sound out of the car and have a Banshee. But, in theory, when Sound gets out, I will then be given control of the Banshee? I would presume. There's going to be there are some cars in the car park now. So, Sound gets out. No. Oh, that's really weird. Well, I'm going to take the Banshee now. Technically speaking, I haven't driven a Banshee yet. I was merely a passenger in the back. We're a long way back in terms of the race. Oh, dear. There is a bowling ball on that. It's very cheesy. Hey, we're going to jump over an orange car. We are still a very long way back in this one. We're going to have to blast around. Now, the Banshee is a strong car in this. But we're not going to have another one. And the spawn set looks crap. To be honest with you. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. We have had Anne flip. We might have broken our own rules a little bit. Technically, we used a Sound on lap 1. We had no control over any of the driving on lap 1. So, so there we go. That is slightly hoping for... Dollars is determined to run around the vehicle. Around the track. Sure, you are going to get run over at some point. I'm amazed you've survived. So far, everyone behaving themselves in terms of no... Well, I think in terms of no true shenanigans. But we will have to wait and see. I guess I did see him get out of the car, so technically that was more of the rule we broke. But, yeah. Oh well. That start was one of the most chaotic things. And of all the chaotic things, we knew there was going to be some carjacking nonsense, right? But there was never expected to be that sort of carjacking nonsense. No, I don't really want any of those. I'll take... Oh, I could have got the bullet. In fact, I will take the bullet over here. It will have been vacated by somebody, but it's lost a door, but it'll be running. It'll be good to go. We've lost a little bit of ground, perhaps, in this one. Why has my camera suddenly got so close? Oh, foul track. Had an accident directly in front of us, and that was a problem. We are over. There are some air tugs on the motorway. Apollo, I know you're trying to bury the bone. There is literally nowhere to bury said bone in the office. You're trying to hide it under my backpack, aren't you? We are 11th, which is basically where we have been in this race so far. I don't think we're likely to improve too much on this. Uh-oh. Okay, Bullet, not the best car for this. Bullet has got some problems. Oh, Bumpy, hello. That's fine. We've lost a place. I don't know actually who are we even racing for position. Hammered. Oh, well, screw you, game. I literally crashed into an invisible car. There's so much chaos going on. The game is having problems spawning traffic cars in quick enough. So that's a fun one. That's a new one to deal with. Basically, don't drive on the road because you never know when a traffic car is going to suddenly spawn in on your face. Dollars has now been run over. That's not a big surprise, really. You run as Blake. Well, actually, to be fair, we did a good job of not running over Blakey when we do boopy gun races. But yeah, there is normally. Oh, there's Dollars. Yeah, there's so many cars going around here. The chances of you being able to not run over someone is pretty slim. I mean, I haven't driven a gauntlet yet, but this one here will require a start, I should think. No, this one is started already. There's a Voltic that could be a final car. Could be a nice final car. Unfortunately, we are so far back. I don't think it really matters now. There's so much luck at the start of this one. Oh dear. If you don't have it, oh, you're going to give me a wanted level, despite the fact that you were driving the wrong way. Admittedly, I did just jump from the sky onto the motorway, but still, you were driving the wrong way around the motorway. And for that, I have got a wanted level. I think that is very uncalled for. Right, come on. Can we have a good end to this? No, they're so far ahead. Nareths is leading the way. Could Nareths get the first victory of the day? Maybe. We have had a good jump there. Oh, I see Nugs. I have then spun on a bloody air tug. Get over there. Right, we're chasing down that orange Buccaneer. Oh, God, the traffic spawning in is really bad. Dollars has died. Wasn't killed by anybody, which makes me think they might have got shot by police. Does make me wonder how on earth they got a wanted level, if they have indeed been shot by police. We are currently chasing the police cars around this lap. Oh, no, come on, game. That's literally sat stationary. And then the second I turned up, it pinged it backwards in front of me. Chris has died. I guess Chris might have fallen. Chris might have fallen on the jump after the car jump onto the motorway after the car park mess. So I can see Nugs and Fred. The top 10 beckons if we get a good final lap and they have some misfortunes, shall we say. Brazen has taken the lead of the race. It was Brazen, Nareth, Gliska. Gliska actually wasn't that far behind Gliska at one point. So Gliska had a much better time than I have around here. There is a prairie, a rather battered prairie. Have we driven a Buccaneer? I don't think we have yet. I'll grab this one, mostly because the door's open, the engine will be running. That Voltic would have been good, but it's long gone. Unfortunately, we're against... oh, God, unfortunately, we're against the bloody police department. Carabiners, whatever it is onto the motorway, is one of the cars we're trying to chase down. Get out of the way, gauntlets. I should have... jumped better onto the motorway. Brazen has claimed victory in this one. Well done, Brazen. Nareths gets a second place. For once, Nareths wasn't there just to bring the police into the fray. Nareths ran the front. Gliska gets a podium in all of this. Oh, you asshole police cars. I'm sorry, Dollars, if I end up running you over, it will be the police's fault here. They are not taking pedestrian safety very seriously at all. I say that, you probably shouldn't be running on the motorway. Just a helpful piece of advice. We will at least jump some traffic. Unfortunately, there is going to be no chance of a top 10. Not only is that car a bit too slow, the places we were likely to overtake have all been and gone. The motorway was probably meaner to me than to the cars we were trying to chase down, so it's gone badly, really. Valtrek will finish 9th. There's Nugs. I mean, we're not that far back. This has been an absolutely glorious mess, though. I tell you what, as far as a race to start the stream, don't get out of your cars. Why are you blocking me? I am of least concern to you lots. Why were you so angry at me? I had very little to do with the mayhem here. Kevlar's exploded somewhere along the way. He just decided to properly roadblock me. Wow, what a race. What a way to start. Hello, Apollo. What did you think of that race? What did you think? Did you think it was terribly bad luck as well? Yeah? You're on my side. Even the lovely donators called you smelly. Not that I disagree with them sometimes, but I hope you're on my side. Amy is trying to drive an air tug to the top of Chiliad. I don't think that's going to work. But yeah, well done, Braze. And Nareth's up at the front. Gliska, fastest lap of the race, would take third ahead of Liam. Childish in fifth. Ahead of Ewan Smallman. Hammered, Valtrek, and Fred would round out the top 10. Oh, dear. And the police are apparently now blocking the track. Yeah, the B at the back of that is not the best. We managed to break the track immediately, but it is a first. It is a first in that we managed to ride as a passenger for a lap in a GTA race that should never be allowed. I don't know quite how that's happened, but oh, there we go. Andrew's asking what breed is Apollo. Apollo is a Belgian Malinois. He is a hyperactive lunatic, which is basically a Mally for you. There they all are. Giant Paul, thank you very much for the donation for a joke I am definitely not reading out. I'm going to give you a boo. This is a family-friendly stream. God dear. We'll give you a boo, though. Jack can give you a boo as well. Warner, thank you very much for the donation. So I had a dream last night that I weighed less than 1,000th of a gram. I woke up and was like, OMG. Oh, you boo to you. Although, actually, no, you know what? It's kind of a boo to you, but also, I'm not going to give you a boo because that's a really good joke. It's a really good science joke. So I both want to give you a boo and I want to not give you a boo. It's a boo. No, actually, it's too good. It's too good. I'm not giving you a boo for that one. So there we go. FIA Stewards, thank you for the donation. Saying Alex has used this Banshee. If there is a Banshee used by Alex, it's a 20-second penalty. There was also Lado FIA donated, saying, due to breaking the game, any penalties acquired here in this race are null and void. He said at 0. The stewards say, for not following rules nor our penalty, Alex now has a 30-second penalty. And then the FR stewards also donated, thank you, saying, all stewards not for FR are fakers. We, the FR stewards, declare that Alex, for cheating and breaking his own rules, must endure a 30-second penalty next race. And assign another member of the FailRace crew to host the next 2 races. I did like the idea someone had in chat of I will have the Regina penalty or something equally slow, depending on what. Let's start with the bikes, sure. Depending on what vehicles are spawning. We will have the terrible car penalty. We will go for that one. All right, we'll go for the terrible car penalty and see what happens. If it's a Regina, we'll use a Regina. We have far too many stewards. It's very confusing. It's about as bad as Formula 1. Right, same rules apply for this one. Everyone knows what we're doing. It was mildly successful in that one, I think. It was very difficult to follow. Oh, Vanessa, thank you very much. For the donation, saying a FailRace stream, hot chocolate and snacks. What more do I need? Oh, it sounds like you are set. It sounds like you are set indeed. I love it. Have a free lift from sound. Yeah, we have never managed to get a random lift around the place on that. It never should have happened that, but there we go. Apollo, hold on? Apollo, I think might have dropped his bone out the cat door and now can't get it back. Just a second, because he's going to be really upset. Nope, he hasn't. He was just sticking his head out of the cat flap bit that I have on the stairgate because of reasons. I don't really know what. Well, yeah, Apollo, you left your bone in the corner for a second, and now you've got it again, and now you don't know what to do with yourself. You strange, strange dog. Right, here we go. We will try. Someone is definitely falling off their bike. I can't actually remember how to do bunny hops with this. How do you do bunny hops? Apollo, you can't dig your bed up. Oh, you silly dog. Are we going to have... Are we going to have cars in the car park? Not in the slightest. There are some. I am choosing... So I'm choosing intentionally not to go for the ones in the car park. Ow. Basically because I was expecting to get carjacks. We will take Anna C here. And we will go. It's just an car. At this point, any car will do, pretty much. The AC wants to burn the tyres off it, pretty much. Right. Here we go. Oh, dearie me. That's not great. Ah, that's less great. Oh, we just can't get a good start in this race, can we? We will get boost padded down here. Well, I mean, it's 40. Oh, we have disconnected from everything. Oh, no! We have broken... Is the OBS okay? OBS is fine. Oh. Something's happened. Is OBS still working? Has my Xbox all died? It does look like... Apollo, buddy. Leave that alone. Sorry, the dog's being a bit silly. He's managed to cut his nose. Careful, buddy. Yeah, so, well, all of the fun of the race has ended. We're broken. OBS is working. OBS is working. But... Has my Xbox... OBS is still fine. My Xbox has apparently broken for reasons unbeknownst to anybody at all. Yeah, I don't quite know what's gone on here. While we wait for this to reload and see what happens, Sound, thank you very much indeed for the donation. Saying, happy to give you a lift, Alex. Hope my terrible driving wasn't too much of a detriment. Now, the fact that we managed to somehow get pairs going in a race that you should never, ever be able to do that with, I don't. That's incredible. And Luke Rowe, thank you very much for the donations. And thanks for the entertainment and great content. I'm always glad to hear of those enjoying the videos, enjoying the streams. Hopefully we can get this one back underway. Nope. Oh, it has worked. Okay. I'm hoping... Wait, hold on. Can I... Do none of these invites work? Right, let's just go back into single player. Hold on, I've just got to sort my dog. Just bear with. Just give me a second. Oh, right. Apologies. Are we back working again? I'm hoping when there's some internet problem going on with my Xbox. Apparently. So, dumbass dog has managed to cut. I don't know whether he's managed to cut his nose somehow on the bone. He's managed to headbutt it, or nose butt it, and cut it, and now he's trying to bury the bone using his nose and making it worse. So I kind of cleaned it up, and hopefully he will stop being an idiot. Yeah, I do see. Okay, we have. I think I have. Things are slightly broken here. Ewan, could I have an invite when it starts working again? If it's going to start working again. My profile does not have permission to access GTA Online. What the hell? It certainly should do. Right, hold on. I am going to just very briefly turn that off while I figure out. I don't think I can dox myself showing any of the settings on here. Okay, Amy actually just sent me an invite. Just bear with for a minute. I can't actually accept the invite. Oh, no, I can accept the invite. I don't know what's going on. Right, we can show that back again. We'll see what happens. Brimstone Gaming, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, so when are we going to see you doing a G-Fred with Bruffy? Well, at some point. At some point when Bruffy took part in the Survivor Hunt, there was talk about doing some things. So yeah, there is no specific exact plans at this exact moment in time, but I'm sure we will see something like that in the future. So yeah, there is a good chance we will see that, but when, I don't know. So yeah, the penalties have been harsh today. There is no doubt about it. The game has been very broken, very messed up, and well, that's what we get for managing to completely break the game. I don't even know if this is going to bloody work at this point. It's having some issues. Right, I might have to reboot my console. We're just going to turn this off. And I am going to go for a very quick... I'm just going to restart everything. I don't know what the hell has gone on. The fact that OBS and my computer is working is... I mean... Far is good, is something. Normally it's OBS that breaks before Xbox. I think Xbox has been reliable all day. And I don't know why. I mean, there's no... if this doesn't work, with not being able to do anything online, I don't know what I'll end up doing. I'll stream something single player. There is definitely no... I mean, I've been playing a fair bit of FIFA today, and it's worked absolutely fine the whole way. Oh, my controller's now not wanting to turn on. Controller, don't you dare. You're going to piss me off as well, aren't you? Why are you not connected? The Xbox is on. The controller is literally wired into the Xbox. And now the controller won't turn on. It does look like I have... Oh, for God's sake. Controller, are you going to be dumb? No, controller is working. Fantastic. I think. Okay. I will need another invite. I've been removed from a GTA Online session. Well, it was bloody broken. You can't remove me from a session that I never quite got connected to. There we go. Bar Stewards, thank you very much for the donation. But do you just watch the bar and make sure no one drinks too much? Is that how it works? But thank you for that. Could we get the largest vehicles possible on a boost canal tonight, maybe? So the boost canal can't really have very large vehicles, right? There is no... Because of the tunnels on it, the limitations are very, 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 very few vehicles. Can't really get anything more than was on it. Things like dunes and so on, they simply don't work. Because there's a couple of low tunnels that will block anything bigger than what do we have? We had the Golf Caddy. I think the Golf Caddy is about as bigger a vehicle as you could possibly get around there. So, yeah. You can't, unfortunately, have large vehicles on that one by virtue of the track. Track gets blocked. I know that it's not even that the track gets blocked; it's that it's impossible to pass. Not even like a single one could make its way through. Anyways, could I possibly have an invite from you if you are still in the session? See if I can get connected, or whoever. I don't know if the race is still going on. Don't know if it's still running. Quite what's happening. But yeah, if I could get an invite. Oh, actually, I can try. I can load myself into one of these, and this should at least work. So yeah, that is something. Okay, I've got an invite. And let's do a party. I knew I shouldn't have given Apollo the bloody bone to chew on in here. I thought I'd be nice and give him that, but now he's just going to be a nightmare with it. Because he keeps trying to... Hold on. Yeah, I thought I'd be nice and I would give that to Apollo, but he just is going to mess his nose up, I think. Apollo, stop being an idiot. Just leave it in the corner. Oh, I'm going to have to sort this stupid dog out. Apparently, Nareths took a victory. Hey, well done. Well done, Nareths. Just give me a second while I sort out the dumbass dog. Right, I am back. Hello, everybody. We are. There we go. We have the leaderboard. It was Nareth that took victory from a Danger Man, and Ewan Brazen ended up in 4th as well. There was Nugs, Liam, Shadow, Chris, Valtrek, and Smallman would round out the top 10. Don't know if it was a silly race. Don't know what was going on particularly, but there we go. There we go. Yes, indeed, we are moving on from all of that. We don't have to ever do that one again. I should have got a drink while I was downstairs, but never mind. We shall soldier on. I will not have another break. God dear. We will go and load up a normal race of some sort. I don't know what sort yet. I haven't decided. It will depend on what I come across. Right. To free mode we go. And then, hopefully, onto an exciting, decent race and all that. Chris wants a nice race. We can... I mean, I can't guarantee a nice race, because even then we're going to find a way to make a mess. But we will try. Thank you very much for the nation. Saying, well, now someone on the film crew has to make a GTA race that involves pairs of players in each car. Teams that swap driving each lap, maybe. I mean, the problem is how me and Sound managed to get that working shouldn't and probably wouldn't be able to work reliably, because I think the only reason it worked is because I got in the passenger seat while they were in the animation of stealing the car. I think if I got in the passenger seat and they got in the driver's seat at the same time, I think you would just kick them out. But the stealing animation took confused it all, I believe. Now, there's no guarantee on that one, but I do think that is the way that it works. Actually, also, we will just do this while I'm there, because it'll make it easier for when we go to do sumo on later on. Oh, go away. So, yeah, I can't think. The one thing that we could do, though, is have a race whereby you had someone driving and someone standing on the roof of, like, the Journey 2, for example, being a new vehicle. You could potentially do that and then have the person on the roof change to driving, and yeah, there is potential in that we might see used at some point. That would be the way to do it, because yeah, trying to get people in a car is very, very unlikely, certainly to work consistently. Oh, couldn't manage to shove the wheel through the wall. Well, there we go. Right, we are going to let's have a look, shall we? Let's go on to the final page of the stunt races. We will go to... not to that one. We will head... have we driven... oh, I remember that one. That's a stunty circuit. Sure, let's go here. Let's go here. I think I remember which track this is. It's fine. It's fine. There's definitely no way. This could go wrong whatsoever. So we're going to invite everyone from the last job. There might be some people who have got lost along the way in all of this. It's entirely possible with the way this is going. And there might be some people who have got lost along the way. So hopefully we will try and get most of the folks back. If you do want to take part in, or if you've been in and you've got lost in the way this has all been broken, Ewan is a person to message. We've got quite a lot of people taking part tonight, which is always great. But yeah, if you send you in a message on Xbox, you will need the enhanced version of GTA if you wish to take part. We will try and get you connected as and when spaces appear. Currently there are none, but there may well be some spaces later on. It is the way that it goes. So could well be spaces later. If you spam Ewan with invites, you will be further and further down the kind of wait list, essentially. Drake, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, after seeing a Lado video last night, next year you must do some survival hunts in which you and each of your crew members see who can survive the longest against the hunters. I'm sure Lado would be eager to do this. Well, the plan on the 1st of January will be a live survival hunt where various filming crew members are going to have a chance to run. We did it before, it was really good fun, and see how long they can survive while I am a passenger, so they have to try and sort of protect me. It's a very difficult and very good fun format for survival hunt. Works really, really well for live streams, so that one will be coming technically next year, which is crazy to think. It's just 2 weeks' time. Technically next year. Night Sport, thank you very much for the donation. Saying happy Christmas to you and the crew. My last girlfriend was always trying to put me down. I should never have gone out with a vet. Oh, dearie me. That is going to be a boo to you from chat and indeed from me. Definitely going to be a boo right there. We've got estate cars to race. Happy days. Estate cars are good. We always like fast estate cars. Even if mine is currently being dumb and a little bit broken in a really annoying way. Yes, the blowers don't want to work properly, which would be is inconvenient normally, but especially inconvenient when it's got really cold. So yes, the fancy RS6 is the first one of my cars to ever have problems with the blowers / heating, and yeah, they're just unreliable. Oh, the darting bots are here. And oh, Liam has murdered me. And is that Danger Man? No, it wasn't Danger Man. There's no way I can rejoin this. This will be to a back of the race for me. That was a hell of a laggy crash. I mean, I don't think Liam really did much in that. It looked like it was super laggy. Liam's car just appeared and pinged around. Crane just went backwards over a hill. Bye, Crane. This is definitely going to be one hell of a recovery drive if we're going to stand a chance. Now, the hope is that we can, but I don't know. Oh, this was the circuit that Danger Man went to space on. Boy. There is a Brazen. I'm thinking it was a Brazen anyway. Just got dumped off of that one. We were up to 18th place, right? It could have been worse. It could have been a hell of a lot better for us. But considering the start, if we end up, I mean, if we end up in top 10, you know, it's not too bad of an outcome. We shall try. I don't know whether that's qualifies for the penalty. He got lag murdered. It has been very much a lag murdery sort of a race. We've got a great run down here. I was looking for a gap. It wasn't going to appear. I mean, the white card did not have to give me the gap there. Oh, it was perfectly fair enough. I didn't realise that was going to that like post was going to stay there. Sorry, the finished gantry had a post like that. I didn't think that was going to be the thing we had to deal with. So yeah, Chris has a good run to the inside. Too wide here is so dangerous. Chris gave us a Reinhardt space room, and that was it. There was no more than that for us on the outside there. We really need to stop fighting each other quite so hard here, if we can, so that we have a chance at catching up to the lead pack. Me, Chris and Liam can be smart about this. We still have a chance in this race. I'm going to make this a damn sight more difficult for myself. That's really costly. Lombo got tagged by somebody in there as well. God damn it. Oh, that's so annoying. I didn't realise we had to be that much slow. The Reinhardt is actually a very quick car. I thought I could get away with carrying that much speed through there, but it was too much. We just did not quite have the grip. So, yay. Yay for that. Can we get some slipstream, please, from Chris's car? The leaders aren't too far away. Here goes the slipstream pull. We go to the outside. Chris was expecting us to go to the inside, actually started moving across, but still left space on that outside line. We're up to 13th place. If we get to the lead pack, there's always a chance in this. It's a big group of cars. If we don't do anything stupid, there is a little chance we can make it now. Liam actually, despite the fact we got airborne big time last lap, Liam hasn't actually got that far out of range. Salmon's had trouble. Liam, went to the inside, but ended up on a very wonky line. Fred here did leave space when realised there was a car there. Salmon's sliding about quite a lot down here. Now, remember, not this corner, but the one coming up is a lot slower than you think. Through here, this is not a flat-out corner in the Reinhardt. You need a little bit of a lift, get the car turned in nicely, and there we go. That's how we do it. We're up to 11th now. It's a good recovery. Ewan's got the lead of the race, but we can see the whole pack of cars up there. The rest has been abducted by a train. How many more ways can we break GTA 5, do you reckon, tonight? So far, we're up to more than we should be, and we've only been going for like half an hour. What other methods of... No, I didn't even think the train spawned because we had traffic turned off. But never mind. Yeah, what other ways of breaking the game can we do? We will pass Liam to the inside for turn 1. And it's a little bit of a slide, but Liam's going to fight back immediately. I don't want to do this fight. I don't want to do something that's going to slow us down, right? So that's why I didn't really fight that all too much, because I'd rather get the slipstream. We'll repass Liam down the next straight. That's fine. We will have a lift and turn in through there. All is well behaved. Okay. I see the leaders. Got a couple of laps to go, so there's still plenty of time for us. A lot of oversteer through there, though, isn't great. Liam is far enough back though, can't profit from it. A lot of cars bump the wall through there. I've got nowhere to really go with the momentum that I have for now. Jamie is a little bit out of position here. I am not quite able to profit yet. Can we not quite get to the inside? If anything, we've bumped Jamie forward a smidge. There's a lot of cars tussling for the lead up ahead. Like, overtaking is not so easy at this track. We're going to look around the outside. Might make this one work if we can get a good slipstream on the exit. We do. We will pass and move up into 8th place. Amy and Gliska have been trading paint all lap, and at some point someone's going to come out worse of all that. In the end, Amy had to lift and fall into line. Liam's got a much better run because I had to check up a smidge as well. Here we go. Oh, Amy went to go to the outside, not realising the amount of momentum that I was bringing to the pack. Come on, make this pass work. We are still stuck on the outside. This is going to be costly for me. No, only 2 cars come past. Amy and Chris could not quite make it work, thankfully. We fall to 6th, but we get away. That could have been a bad crash, actually. That could have been really costly had that gone differently. As it was, yeah, we just kind of pinged off the wall with a bit of oversteer. Liam has got to the lead of the race. I mean, after a very laggy start, it has been good recovery. I mean, Liam did actually wait as well for us. I don't think they really had to in that one because it looked like it was all caused by lag, but it is appreciated. And they have worked their way through the field as well. Danger Man is up onto 2 wheels. We look to profit from this if we can, although we're side by side with Ewan. Ewan gets a massive bump and fired forward into a manoeuvre that I don't think they were quite ready to or prepared for. But never mind. We've got a great run on the exit here. Not going to be able to make that pass. Not going to be able to make a pass, I should say. We will get to the inside. Gliska will keep hold of the lead. A little bit of curb boost. I've not got the momentum on the outside line here to make it work. A little tag from Mute doesn't really do too much to us. We brush the wall, but nothing major. See, we're catching, but we're not catching at a particularly great place here. What you want is you need a good run off of the corner, which we do get now, and that will put us to the lead of the race. But we need to do that next lap around. It's no good doing it this lap. Next lap is the one where it counts, the one where it matters. Although there's so many cars lining up behind, there's a good chance there's going to be mayhem on this lap as well. Hopefully we can keep it all together. We have escaped away at the front for the moment. It's not going to last, of course, but for the moment it is wonderfully quiet and peaceful here. We will be flat through there. There's a sideways Reinhardt in the background. I mean, the track is now completely different for me. With catch-up in full effect, the car is considerably slower through some of these corners. Chris and Childish, all the red cars are lining up behind us. Oh, Childish at a funky angle. Did not quite get that one right. And I think that is Chris murdered and out of the race. Danger Man is there, having a look. We've got Liam and Brazen not too far behind. This corner becomes easy flat out in this guise, so to speak. Danger Man will go alongside. Liam's going to get the better run than both of us. It is going to be a battle to the finish line here. But who is going to be in the right place? Is it going to be me? Is it going to be Danger Man? Is it going to be Brazen, perhaps, back there in 4th? I mean, I liked 3rd last lap around, but of course, everything changed. Everything is different. The cars are not in the same place that they were last time about. Danger Man is looking to go for the lead of the race. Has Danger Man gone too soon? We get a big slide. We've got a great amount of slipstream. It's going to be victory for the orange car. Whew. An excellent recovery, a great race as well. I had a run, but I didn't want to have a run at the final corner. Oh, the rest really, the rest really has been stolen by a train. Oh. Well, and on that note, the rest, we had a truly spectacular finish, followed by the rest being on a train, trundling around. Oh, a train went through the track on lap 2. The train's not supposed to spawn. The train's really not supposed to spawn on this. Oh, dearie me. Well, we found a new way to break it. Yeah, that train's not... I didn't think trains spawned if traffic wasn't spawning. That's, yeah, that's not supposed to happen, really. We will claim a victory, and we get fastest lap of the race. Dangerman ends up second. Brazen does get on the podium in third ahead of Liam. Then it's Jamie, Chris, Gliska, Mute, Ewan, and Amy round out the top 10 in this one. It was a very, very good race. Okay, a train turned up and made a whole load of nuisance, apparently, which it really wasn't supposed to do. Sorry, folks who were affected by the train. The train was not supposed to be there. Apparently, Richard, Hamad, and Childish are both going to get warnings for some very, very poor track rejoins. I mean, we saw at the start, so I got spun and I just had to park on the side of the road at the start of the race. That happens sometimes. You know, if you can't rejoin, you know, safely, sometimes that it does mean you just have to sit and wait. It sucks, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you got to wait to rejoin the circuit. So, yeah. You got to be a little bit more patient with the rejoin. Sometimes if you get spun in the middle of the road, there's not a huge amount of places you can go, but yeah, you have got to wait a little bit. You got to keep an eye. You got to look before you go and rejoin the circuit, the same as you would in any sort of racing. Because you know, rejoin like an idiot and you'll ruin somebody else's race. Hell, you screw you over a bit more as well. But yeah, so just a little bit of patience with the rejoining. Let's go with that. More cowbell. Thank you very much for the donation. Saying steak and cheese pie and a sausage roll, breakfast of champions. I mean, I don't disagree, actually. That sounds like a pretty damn good breakfast. I mean, a full English breakfast is still the best way to go, but that doesn't sound bad at all. Also, instead of a second player standing on the roof, how about standing in a trailer and be able to only use the firework launcher? There is definitely a fun idea along those lines. We did have, I don't think it was ever filmed. Oh, has Ewan had the game break now? What is going on tonight? There was an idea. This was a long time ago. Well, so we'll just have a little pause while we try and get Ewan back connected. Oh, there's Ewan. We did have a game mode that never quite functioned, and since wouldn't work because they changed it. But basically, you had a cargo bulb lift up a boat with a person on the boat, and the person on the boat was armed with like a musket or something not very good, and you had to try and shoot out. So you had like a bunch of cargo bulbs lifting up a bunch of boats, and the idea was to be the last person standing on the boat while other muskets were shot at them. It was a funny, silly idea that never really quite worked, and now I think the cargo bulbs can't pick up the heavier stuff, so it wouldn't work anyway. But there's a bunch of those. If we could get trailers to spawn for a race, it would be possible, but I don't think you can. You'd have to hope that the traffic was spawning the right vehicles for it to work, unfortunately. Which is why the stand on a roof is the way to go for a race to consistently work. Unless there is a way to spawn in a trailer that I don't know of, as far as I know. As far as I know, there isn't a way. Mystery Mayhem, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, with the newest BeamNG Drive update with new vehicles, are we going to get a new Driven Till Destruction? It has been way too long. I meant to this weekend, but I haven't actually got around to playing any of the new Beam update. When there is a map that will work for Driven Till Destruction, there absolutely will be a new Driven Till Destruction. Okay, but at the moment we've got to wait until there is one. There's maybe one that would be plausible for work, and I haven't driven around the new area, the new map. I don't know what it's going to be like, but yes, as soon as they can be, there will be. Okay. Andrew, thank you for the donation. Saying, what do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire? Frostbite. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. That is going to be a boo to you from chat and from me. Chungus, thank you very much for the donation. There wasn't a message, but thank you for the donation. Lado FIA, thank you for the donation. So the Orange Reinhardt of Casino Royale has been found to have an out-of-scope drag reduction system. Penalty is wait for Bumpy to pass and continue racing. Okay, we will wait for Bumpy to pass. We'll wait. Where is Bumpy? I was hoping that pink car was Bumpy. There, it wasn't. Oh, Bumpy! Oh, Bumpy's all the way at the back. Oh no! Lado, it could have been. Bumpy could have. If Bumpy had been that like third place car, that would have been fantastic. As it was, Bumpy was in basically 28th place. So, oh dear. Oh dear. it's, it's not great. It's not great. We've got through. We were dodging the chaos there. I've not got any slipstream going on. Black car on the inside will lift. I think it's on such a tight line. It's going to really struggle. Oh, okay. That corner's a lot quicker than that, my friend. Sorry for the boop, but here we go. Right, we'll go to the inside through here, and we will get that pass completed. Right. Well, I mean, we're up to 20th already. We've got 10 positions. Oh. There is some slow-moving cars. Oh, that is a launch from Nereths and a land. 10 out of 10 on the landing from Nereths. Oh, hello. Oh, Nereths missed a checkpoint. It was a wonderful crash, though. Oh, and it was a truly glorious crash from Nereths. Oh, midnight is quite laggy. That's going to be a fun one to pass. Hopefully that'll sort itself out. But yeah, no... Oh, the airtime. The airtime was spectacular. You know, sometimes you've just got to send it, and Nereths definitely sent it far too hard for that section. We are going to hopefully get a good slipstream, pull all the way down here, and it'll be to the outside at turn 1. I'm not too fast. I think we will be clear of the car. We will leave space there just in case. Oh, yeah, well, they did then run it in too hard into that corner. Alright, what we need to do is we need to work together with somebody. Anybody want to work sensibly together to move forward and slipstream and not really battle and lose too much time? I'm happy to work with. Because it's not too far to go until the next group. Pretty much. We'll be flat all the way through there. Oh, and they've got themselves into trouble. Okay, fine. I'll do it on my own. It's probably safer. Yeah, it's probably safer if cars lagging a little bit as well. We will mine some debris. I didn't want that to launch my car into the air or anything stupid. That is a lovely through. Like, this track's so much different when you're on your own than when you're in a pack, because you can. It's so fast and flowing. It's wonderful to drive. When you're in a pack, you've got to deal a lot with traffic, essentially. You've got to lift, you've got to be a lot slower in places than you would be when you are running around on your own. This could well be the fastest lap of the race if I finish it off well. If we get a good slipstream pull, because we have been in the slipstream, we've been on our own for a lot of it. So this is going to likely be a quick lap for us. That cars battling are going to struggle to match that sort, because they just can't carry the speed through those chicanes. And of course, catch up will slow down the leaders, etc. Amy is missing the rear bumper on that car. Chris is having a look to the inside. Did not realise until very late Chris was there. Can these cars push? Relatively well. Not that it's going to be able to do enough to make something happen. We're on the outside of Charlotte. Outside there's not too bad, because you're inside for the next corner. We will make the most of the opportunity, and we will side ourselves up into 7th, although level 8 with a good cutback is going to try and make that one stick. Not quite. We get enough slipstream from Gliska to put ourselves back up a position, although level 8 is still there, menacing. The yellow car had to be really slow down through there, because it's offline. And this is the thing, when you're offline, you just get passed by everybody. It's like... we ended up offline actually a bit there, and immediately level 8 is going to make the most of the opportunity. We will get back to the inside. If we can get good slipstream off somebody here. Can we get slipstream off Hammered? Not quite. We try. I was worried level 8 was going to hit that inside sort of hay bale. Thankfully they did not. We have finally got cleared of level 8 through there. Oh, Danger Man ends up in the wall. It's all getting a little bit crowded here. Level 8 with a great run. Our slipstream's died. Brazen with an even better run there on the outside. I meant to put this slightly longer lap-wise, and I did not, but never mind. We will cut back underneath everybody. We got lag connected with Hammered. I'm sorry, Hammered. I'm gonna by the looks of that crash, I am going to think the game desynced and it couldn't decide what side of the cars we were on, because we were clearly on the outside and Hammered got pulled across as if we were on the other side. So I'm going to guess on their screen I was on the other side of them. We've seen that crash. It's more common on Forza, but with the connections going on there, yeah. Oh, connection we've had today, I feel like that's not Yeah, that's just GTA being GTA. There's one of those crashes. It sucks. It sucks when you're the car that ends up upside down. Oh no, we've missed the checkpoint. Oh, we did so well to recover from that penalty, and the littlest of tags from level 8 in the worst place, like any other point on the track, and that's okay. That's such a bad place. I mean, level 8 went completely, again, that's a completely unintentional, almost unavoidable accident. We are so lucky we didn't go off into the ocean at that point. We are so close to going to visit the ocean from that crash. However, it does mean, sadly, that our chances of a race victory are long gone. Our chances of a good finish are long gone. The pack is far too far away in the distance. Yeah, just the tiniest of tags at the worst possible moment is all it took to, well, very nearly send the orange car into the sea. But there we go. So we've got me, Aaron, Salmon, and level 8 will probably be battling out for this 13th place on the final lap of the race. Level 8 will get that car stopped. We had loads of momentum there, but nowhere to go because there's just too many cars in front of us. We are stuck on the outside. Salmon's got a little bit of a lead, but it's probably not going to last because as soon as that slipstream kicks in, we will come flying up to the back. We will, and we will hopefully make this pass stick if we avoid that, whatever it was on the inside, big post. I don't want to hit those. I don't even know whether it's movable or not, but I don't want to try and find out. I suspect it's not movable. Oh, I think level 8 ended up out of position there and gave the wall a mighty clonk. We are flying through that section, perhaps a little bit too fast as we kiss the wall on the way through. Are we out of slipstream range for the run to the finish line is probably the big important question. It looks like we might be. They are all fighting one another, and if they all fight one another and slow each other down, then we may well be out of range come this final straight. Sadly for me, while we've actually done a very good job of catching up to the pack, we're going to run out of laps. I don't even know how people have died on this track. I'm going to guess petrol station. There is a mute recovering from an accident. We are going to end up 12th. And it'll be maybe 11th. I don't know if somebody missed the finish line. As unfortunately, it was a great race. It was a good race. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a shame it went wrong. Oh, Ewan got fastest lap of the race. Damn it, my lap was not quite good enough. It was 27.5 to Ewan's 27.1. Liam would claim victory. Brazen is second ahead of Chris. Amy is fourth ahead of Ewan, Longbow, Charlish. In seventh ahead of Crane, Gliska, and Hamad would get into the top 10. Yeah, we end up 11th. I don't know who from that top group fell down or missed that final checkpoint. Not completely sure. Lado FIA, thank you very much for the donation. Saying penalty for level 8. Penalty will be served at Brownish Pants. I feel like that's definitely not the penalty you want. Yeah, level 8, don't worry. It was literally the smallest of tags. It was just that it happened at the worst place. Like, it happened at the worst place so that I end up missing a checkpoint and the wall wasn't, like, straight alongside us. So, yeah, it was unlucky. It's just how it goes sometimes when there is contact like that. Just the smallest of bumps at an awkward place can go. Oh, apparently it was Danger Man that ended up all the way down the order from a bump with Amy killed Danger Man and dropped them a long way. So I'm guessing the bump with Amy. So Danger Man had a worse time than me. It was one of those like little bumps that meant Danger Man missed the finish line basically, and then got dropped. Oh, that's desperately unlucky as well. Yeah, I mean that's how it goes. That's how it goes. It's how it goes with racing sometimes. Whoop! Ow! I just wanted to climb on top. That was all. Can I actually climb? No. AI. Bugger. Well, actually, I'm in a session all on my own. Oh, it's all peaceful and quiet in here. How wonderful. It It's nice. It's nice when it's all relatively calm and safe. Here we can just stand on top of trucks and, you know, do we freak out the AI if we stand on top of the truck? I'm gonna guess that the answer is probably. Well, we are at a red light. Yep. I'm gonna guess we've freaked out an AI by standing on top of the truck. Well, you are going though. Oh, we don't balance on those. Pfft. I thought you balanced on top of those. Have they changed it? I swear you used to. No, you just ragdoll straight off. Oh. Yeah, well, things we are learning here is that you can't stand on the roof of AI trucks. Maybe you can on a player. Used to be, I swear you used to be able to on player-controlled trucks. But yeah, definitely not. Definitely not that one, controlled trucks. That was some of the best sentencing that I've ever done. I guess we're going to load up a race now. I guess we might as well. We might as well load up a job. We are going to do, not recently played. We are going to go for a stunt race. We are going to go onto the second page of stunt races. There are many. And I'm going to go for the close my eyes, or I can look at chat, or I can just, I'm not going to look at what race I'm picking, but we will cycle through here. And we shall be racing on... Can't race on that one, that's point-to-point rally stage. It doesn't work. It's a cool rally stage, but doesn't work. We shall instead be racing on... I raced on this one last time. It's a cool circuit, but we did race on it very recently. Come on, randomizer. Haven't raced on here for a while. Oh dear. So level 8 circuits. It's a go-kart track. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. I'm sorry? Actually, we can choose not to race go-karts. I might take the option to not race go-karts. Mostly because go-karts are horrible to race. The go-karts are just terrible. So I might choose to not race them. We're definitely not going to go for nighttime. We will have that on, we will have that off, and then we will go racing with... Let's see what the sports classic cars may be. I'm hoping it's going to be something very small and good handling. But I suspect not. Is this the one with the chicane on the back straight? I can't remember. There's a couple. There's a couple of go-kart tracks that we have run with varying degrees of success. It's safe to say. We will have probably varying degrees of success here. Sports classics. Yeah, could get sketchy. Amy will probably end up on Chiliad. You never know, though. You never know. Maybe Amy will have a good race. Maybe I will have a good race. We will see. I don't know what's more unlikely at the moment. We've had weird broken, game crash, win, unfortunate tiny bump towards the end of the race has been the way my session has gone so far. So, what do we reckon? Weird broken, or terrible luck, or maybe a victory? Oh, we've got the Lada Chibaruk. Sadly, without the cardboard body kit, the most important part of this car is the cardboard body kit. Sadly, no cardboard for us today. Instead, we will just have a field of boxy cars going racing, and we will be trying desperately to survive the field of boxy cars. Terrible luck, brokenness, and maybe a sneaky victory is a possibility. We could get all of them in one go. See, we do have the advantage of being host in that we can probably avoid mayhem at turn 1, which we have done, and there will be mayhem further back. But we are out of the way of it. This bit here is actually kind of can be a slippery surface. It's fine now. If the rain falls, this suddenly gets very slidey. Not that we're having to worry about it at the moment. Hopefully it stays that way. Overtaking up this track is difficult, as you would imagine. There's some room for it, but you've really got to set your pass up neatly, shall we say. It's not easy. It is not easy to get a pass around here. Slipstream runs the line is, again, plausible, but you've got to be very close. You've got to time it absolutely right. Whoa! Big oversteer moment is absolutely what Mute's going to want to see. So your best overtaking spot is down here. To the inside in this corner is probably the best chance you get, and Mute was not able to make the most of that, and now Mute has got Danger Man for company. The field is nicely spread out. There is a chance, I guess, that we can start lapping cars here with the nature of this circuit. Oh, Brazen's moved up to second. That's what we want to see. Yes, you lot fight each other. Let me, I say, run away at the front. We won't ever really be able to completely run away at the front. Catch up, while it is less effective here, is still a thing. It's still going to be a little bit effective. So you're never going to be able to truly make a break for it. But if they continue to fight like that, then it is absolutely possible. Oop, that's a bit wide at turn 1. Yeah, if they fight like that, it is possible for us to not really be trouble for a fair part of this race. Does rely on me, of course, not making any mistakes. Running wide, a few cars will have 100% hit that wall. It's really easy to do. You just ask too much of the car. It's a very, very nice... You don't really see the wall on the turning point. When you go for that one. And then that is the other thing that you'll do with this car, is just get it sliding. It doesn't... Funnily enough, without the cardboard aero, we just don't have a lot of grip. It needs the cardboard aero to be, you know, faster and all that. It is an important to get that cardboard-powered downforce. And we don't have it, so the back end just slides around all over the place, pretty much. That line there's okay. You lose a little bit of time running onto the sand, so you don't really want to be doing it unless... It's a mistake. It's a mistake you'll get away with, but not one you really want to be doing. Because yes, it extends the track a little bit, but the sand restricts your power, essentially. So we don't really want to be going over there if we can help it. Don't let go. Coming up the hill. This is where things went wrong for us last lap. We lost a lot of time. Oh, we lost a bit of time that one. Danger Man got a big slide. Might be vulnerable to Brazen down at the hairpin, depending on how brave Brazen feels. Not quite close enough. Amy has not gone to Chiliad. They are in the battle for the lead. It's going to probably be one of us 5 that win this one, by virtue of we've got quite a big lead over everyone else. Why is there a random tyre there? Danger Man is going to have a look for the lead of the race. Oh, and I could not get the cars unhooked. Sorry, Danger Man. I was happy to try. I was going to go for a cutback underneath, and then my front bumper got stuck on the back of Danger Man's car, and I just couldn't get the cars to pull apart. So, yeah, that was unfortunate. We will give the red car a push here, because we can't really do much about an overtake. Oh, Danger Man loses the back end. So we are now in the 5th position. We are going to not be able to find a way past there. Amy ends up bouncing off the hay bale. That'll be a position for me. We will all... a position for me and Danger Man. We will all take any opportunity. And you really do, with this track being as tough as it is to pass on, any opportunity. Thank you very much to the back marker for keeping out of the way. Much appreciated. Oh, Brazen's on 2 wheels. This might be the opportunity for us to mug Brazen, but we're all stacked up. No one was able to make the most of it. Brazen with a huge 2-wheeled moment. No one able to do anything. Now we are starting to cost ourselves time. The car in 6th, if that is not the car that was a lap down. Oh, Gliska has turned up. Oh, did not see Gliska make an appearance in all of this. I was looking back to, I think it's Ewan. Oh no, we got very sideways through there. And Ewan has overdriven the corner and ended up in that signpost, as I said, was possible. Oh, Christ. It has gone mad. It's gone as mad as expected, really. I didn't even realise Gliska was close. I thought I was side by side with Amy. Didn't realise there was another car anywhere near. So apologies if I didn't give enough space. Just didn't realise we were about to go 3 wide through there. So yeah, Gliska's done a good job of catching up. I mean, that's because we were fighting. So when I was out in front, actually, when I was out in front and the cars behind were all lined up, we were going relatively quickly in terms of pace, but when we started to fight side by side, that's when all the time goes away. That's when you lose all the lap time and the cars further back start catching up considerably quicker. So Gliska's done a great job of catching up, made the most of us all fighting for position. Gliska does try to get to the inside. Kind of makes it work. We might get past Mute here if we don't lose the back end at a critical point, which so far we do not. We're still stuck a long way around. Mute with a good run up the hill. Someone's going to end up in trouble here. We've got a good run to the inside, but it's going to be a very... We'd lose so much time. At the moment, we've got to be careful we don't let Brazen get too far away. Who is that behind us? Is that Liam? Of course it is. Liam is coming to join the party. We are trying to be as neat and tidy as we can through here. Get a good run off the corner. Mute might be vulnerable here to Danger Man. They are. Mute goes for a cutback. I'm looking for any way I can join in this fight. Mute might be slow on the exit though. If we can get some slipstream, which we do not. It just wasn't going to come for us. Mute will take that position back. It's Brazen versus Gliska up at the front. Brazen was millimetres away from ending up in the immovable sign. Lots of cars dipping a wheel over the edge there. We've got a great run through here. We are going to maybe get Danger Man into the back chicane. Brazen hit the wall. We were on a very tight line. It was not an easy line for us to take. Gliska has the lead of the race. We have got past Brazen now. They will have slipstream on me. We might be able to get some slipstream on Gliska. Gliska will enjoy this lead for the moment. Oh no, I beansed it completely too tight on the way through there. Sorry, Brazen. I was trying to get off the corner as straight as possible, and I was just too tight to the apex and could not get the change of direction I needed. Someone was always going to bloody hit that at some point, and sadly it was me, and I was saved by... It was me that hit it, and it was Brazen that came off worse. Level 8 left a gap on the inside. You just can't afford to leave any sort of gap around this circuit, because the second you do, someone is going to turn up, and someone is going to overtake you. Oh, it's all been absolute chaos through there. I think Danger Man got compromised by a lap down car, although he did get out of the way in the end. Probably didn't realise we were quite catching as quick as we were. I'm going to be stuck on the outside through here, and I'm not going to be able to do it. Gliska's got this one, unless anything bad happens to Gliska on the final lap. I think Gliska has got this one in the bag. I am not going to be close enough. I'm not going to be close enough, I don't think, to do anything unless something weird happens, basically. We will maybe have a better final lap than Gliska, but there's such a big gap, it's never going to be fast enough. Can we get ourselves on the podium where we slide the car? I'm sliding the car a lot more now, and in the slipstream of Liam, when we're suddenly going a lot faster, we do not quite have the grip I have enjoyed in previous laps of this race. Into the chicane we go, and it is neat and tidy through there for me. It is neat and tidy through there for level 8, who gives us a bump but didn't have anywhere to go with that momentum. Oh, we hit the inside tyre bundle once more. We're closing up to Gliska, but it won't be enough. We are too far back from Liam. I get a burst of speed at a really awkward point. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to matter. Level 8 is close, but will not be able to pass us. Gliska takes victory. It was a very, very exciting race. It was a good race. We enjoyed. A silly error by me. Sadly, kind of put me and Brazen really out of contention. I survived. Well, Sound is halfway up Chiliad and stuck. Brazen, unfortunate, ended up down in 11th place, fell outside of the top 10. That is unlucky. Sorry, Brazen. I made a small error in sort of car positioning, and once you'd hit that inside wall, it was just not going to work. It was nothing Brazen could have done. Was just stuck so close behind me through that. But yeah, well done, Gliska, for taking a victory in that one. It was a good tussle up at the front, and Sound is going for a big old jump. So yeah, it's Gliska from Danger Man and Mute on the podium. Liam, me, level 8. And I did not see the rest of it. I was going to go to the top 10. I guess you saw the leaderboard. Amy ended up rounding out the top 10. I remember that. There we go. So that's racing an old Lada around a go-kart track. What should we race next? Maybe muscle cars? I feel like that's a good idea. It was Chris, Ewan, and Longbow also in the top 10. Longbow did very well, considering, I would imagine, started down all the way at the back, with the grid being sorted by ping and Longbow being in Canada. To climb through to 9th is good going, because that is not a place you want to be stuck at the back, with just traffic being a pain and overtaking being difficult. It is a difficult job climbing through the order. So yeah, what shall we drive? What shall we drive? I'm thinking I'm just going to stick it on muscle, to be honest, because if I feel like it could be something funny. I mean, it could be something vaguely working. We've seen the sports classics and so on. We'll try it. It can't be any more oversteery, to be honest. It legit can't get any more oversteery than the Lada. It is a notoriously oversteery car. Smeekhead, thank you very much for the donation. So, with a bunch of our names, with various Christmas themes, you've got Gleice Score, Cassie Snow Royale. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I do see the idea. Lad Snow, Val Treek, Yulm. Who's that? Who's that one? I was supposed to be Ewan, just as Yule instead of Ewan. There we go. And Prof. Candy Cane Porter. I'm no good at puns. Chat, have at it. Who can come up with the best twisted either filming member or current racer into some form of Christmas pun? I'm terrible at those sort of things. Well, you've done a better job than me. You've done a better job than me for sure. All right, let's go test out the muscle cars. What do I reckon? I don't know. I have no idea actually. I don't even know what the worst thing. Nativity refs. That's quite good. This was probably a bad idea. This is a really bad idea. Oh no. I thought it was going to be not this. I did not think this. I'm actually surprised this even fits on the grid, to be honest. Uh-oh. I feel like that is the best way to describe what is about to happen. I'm understeering already. Turn 1 is going to be an absolute mess, and indeed it is. But it was always going to have long. I just saw while we're doing long snow. That's pretty good. That's pretty apt with them being Canadian and everything. It is fairly apt indeed. There was one of the gauntlets all over the place. Got spat out at a very awkward angle. Got overtaken with these is going to be really difficult. We've got Danger Man has worked their way through the pack to second. We've got Valtrek, Amy's there, Liam's there, Aaron's in 6th at the moment. Oh wow! So that corner there was basically flat out in the previous car, and in this it's not even close. So, of course, this is going to be faster accelerating, but the understeer is... So we had lots of oversteer with the Lada. This is just miles of understeer. You would expect the Gauntlet here to be a really oversteery car, but it's just not. The front end simply doesn't turn. The front end does not want to know going around a corner. I mean, the back end is actually relatively well planted, which is something. As I say that, we lose the back end. Certainly a lot more planted than the Lada. But it is the fact that the front end does not turn. So I'm reading the, catching glimpses of the chat. Slimy Snowman. Sounds disgusting, but that is also a good one. That is a good one. Right there. We are making the most of the old host advantage. As I say that, I immediately piss all of the advantage away and find a wall to go and hug. You shouldn't be hugging walls at this point in the race. You shouldn't be hugging walls ever, but that point in the race was really stupid. I think I might have braked a little bit early. I think Dangerman was probably a bit caught out by the sudden speed boost of Slipstream because they're not really dealt with it yet. Okay, that corner there is kind of close to flat out, but not quite. Oh, what is going on with my driving this lap? It's all gone horribly wrong. Jesus, my driving has gone absolutely terrible this lap. Just two unforced errors and very, very silly unforced errors. Just errors we really did not need. Liam has come to join the fight. We were having a look around the outside of Dangerman there. Oh, Dangerman was millimetres away from a very bad crash. Liam is having a look to the outside and he's not really going to have much room to go there. Yeah, much more likely to find a pass on the exit. Unfortunately, 3 wide there is just asking for trouble. I'm going to back out of that one and not get involved. Basically, if I had stuck my nose around the outside, chances are it would be me that got pushed into a wall. And that is not what you want, really. We will just about get a pass. It was not the easiest of passes to pull off. Right, can we... So we want to stay in the slipstream with Liam, of course. There are some back markers down here that are going to get in the way slightly. I mean, I'd say I'm sorry, but you're a lap down. You get out of the way of the lead lap cars because we will push you out of the way if you don't. We were trying to dodge traffic, and yeah, we are basically going to push you out of the way if you don't move voluntarily. I would rather dump you out of the way than get slowed down by you, pretty much. We are on the outside of Brazen. Brazen has to have a lift mid-corner. Brazen will back out, not quite got the momentum to make that one work. Right. Can we catch back up to Liam? Not like that. I got a big burst of speed. I think certainly me and Brazen had a similar thing, whereby we got caught out. Thank you very much to the orange car. Unfortunately, you might be stuck there a little while before you can rejoin, but it is very much appreciated. There will be a gap eventually to go into. Yeah, this unfortunately what can happen. The yellow car has got out of the way for Liam, which is also good. We've caught them at a bad point, but thank you very much for that. Yeah, that's how you get out of the way of lapsed traffic. Like, they realised we caught them at a bit of an awkward place, but they got out of the way in the best place they absolutely could have done, and cost all of the lead cars as little time as possible. We're going to run a smidge wide through there, but me and Dangerman both basically doing exactly the same thing, trying to catch Liam. We are pushing the gauntlet as hard as we can. I don't think I've actually got much speed in this car. I don't think I've got as much speed as Liam and Dangerman. I might be able to hang on by virtue of Slipstream and catch up with bringing Liam back towards us. I don't think I am driving this car actually as well, but you know, if we're in the fight at the end of the race, that's the bit that matters. Oh, that one did get out of the way. Oh, a long way out of the way. I got too brave into turn 1, and I've just smacked it into a tyre bundle. Right, my big hope is if those two fight each other, they will be slow. We're going to need it, because I've not been driving this car well enough, really, to make the most of opportunities. So we need those two to fight one another a lot, and then I might be able to get into the fight. We are catching up to some more back marking. Oh, Dangerman made a mistake. It's an awkward place. It's an awkward place. I don't really want to go for an overtake there. How many laps have we got? A few more. I'm kind of happy to not be overtaking Dangerman. Thank you, Crane. Because I kind of want Dangerman. Oh, never mind. Dangerman binned it on their own. I'm about to say I was kind of happy not to overtake Dangerman. I was going to let them chase down Liam, fight each other, and try and get both of them. However, Dangerman hit the tyre bundle, hit the hay bale, and that is the end of that. It now falls to me in a couple of laps to try and catch to Liam, who has really got the hang of this car, and I have just simply not got the hang of it. That is an awkward place for a car to be stuck, but they do stay out of the way. Thank you. We will be through the back chicane. No, I think we're actually more in danger of being caught by Brazen. I just can't get speed out of this car. I think Liam is pulling away from me, and that is with bloody catch-up going on. I just can't get any pace out of this, which is unusual for me. I'm normally good with understeery cars, but this is just not working. Brazen's I hit the tyre bundle, Brazen hit the tyre bundle. Danger Man might actually catch up. Oh, I keep doing that every bloody lap. Every lap I think I've slowed it down enough for that corner. And every lap it is exactly the same. So the next lap I think, right, I'll be carefuler. And I think I'm being carefuler, and I'm just not. Liam's got a rhythm with his car that I cannot find myself. We had a couple of okay laps, but they have since gone away. And we are stuck. I say languid. We're stuck in second. There's no hope of going forward. My bigger threat is from the cars behind. Right, come on. Gauntlet, get some momentum out of the hairpin. Don't slide or spin the wheels through there. We will be kind of careful a little bit around that section, and we have got one more lap to go. Here, it looks like it is going to be... no, I definitely know I messed that corner up. God, bloody hell. I just can't take turn one here. Can't take turn one to save my life on this. We are going to have to be defensive. Will make it difficult. It is very tough to pass around here. Turn one is a good option for a pass. Danger Man's looking to the outside. Oh, we'll get it. And Brace is going to get me as well. This has been really bad. We are going to sneak our way past a recovering Aaron. Can we go around the outside of Brazen here? If we stay in the slipstream of Danger Man, we might be able to make something work here. This is for a spot on the podium. Oh no, we've gone out too wide. We have got too much understeer through there. No. I just got no speed. I just cannot drive that car to save my life. That was terrible by me. Yeah, that's really, really bad. I just could not get... I don't know how I couldn't get speed from that, but I really couldn't. Danger Man get fastest lap of the race in this one. Level 8 would end up 5th ahead of Valtrek. AB is 7th ahead of Gliska, Longbow, and Chris would round out the top 10. And there we go. Yeah, not enjoy that car and that track. It was a decent enough race. I just had no speed. Midnight has found a curb to have a big old spin on. Yeah, that can happen. Where is Nareth? Oh, I wondered if Nareth has gone to the ocean. Oh, 1 second. No, Nareth didn't make it to the ocean. A good attempt was made at getting to the ocean, but not quite. Chris, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, hello, shall we go into the Festival of the Unexpected in Hyper's Sorrento? You should join us, only about 45 minutes from Peterborough. Okay, I vaguely remember hearing about that. Yeah, vaguely remember hearing something about that. I don't know when is it? Then possibly, if I'm not busy at that time, then maybe. We'll go to Festival of the Unexpected. Of course, the mighty Sorrento has to go. Yeah, maybe. Lucidor, thank you very much for the donation. They did their version of the FailRace countdown. We've got 12 races crashing, 11 dunes are falling, 10 recovery drives, 9 jump starts, 8 streams are slipping, 7 cars are piled, 6 lag pings, 5 car hats, 4 aerial overtakes, 3 shenanigans, 2 exploding cars, and a Lado stealing the win. Fantastic. Lado does like to try and steal some sneaky wins. Doesn't happen often, But but you do get the occasional. That's why there's only one. There's only one Lado stealing a win because it's only happened once. No, Lado has once, what, a few events around the place. But nicely done indeed. Nicely done. All right, professional expenses in July. Where? Who knows what? Yeah, if I'm around when it is, then quite possibly. Quite possibly. Who knows if I will be around, but yeah, if I can be, sounds like fun. Weird cars are always good at the end of the day. Apparently people not so happy about me standing. Look, I'm only standing on top of the thing. I don't know why you're worried about it. I wasn't troubling you, but I'm never allowed a holiday. Like, there's no time off. There's no time off when you do YouTube. There is no time off. You are never allowed any time off at all. So there we go. You and knees are Scrooge. That's quite good as well. That's quite good. Oh, yeah, the only time you're allowed a holiday is when you can get far enough ahead in videos and you can schedule them all and that sort of stuff, which sometimes I can do. I have done in the past, but it is not easy. I say especially with streaming. I mean, I like streaming, don't get me wrong. Streaming is great fun, but you know, you can't really schedule them. You can't, like, pre-record streams. It'd be very weird trying to pre-record streams. Oh, where shall we go next? Shall we just go for close eyes and pick a random circuit? I think we will. We are going to be racing at not that one, because that's new. So if a track comes up that we haven't had a video of, we will not film those. We'll not put those on stream. So yeah, that was a new one. It never really worked. Sure, screw it. Oh, this barely worked with like 12 of us. I'm sorry, filming crew. It's the random lucky dip. It's the random lucky dip. This has been requested in the past. Oh, dearie me. Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. I mean, chat will love it. I know chat will love Carplinko. But I am sorry for those that are going to have to drive it, myself included. Citybird, thank you very much for the donation. Saying you should try playing Zeepkist. I think you'd love it. Funny you should say that. So, Zeepkist appeared. It's a kind of like a bit like Trackmania, only it's a soapbox racer, so the cars aren't powered. Anyway, funny story is, a clip from it appeared in a FailRace episode, and then a couple of days later, the dev from the game actually got in touch with me and sent me a code to it because they saw it on there and thought I should give it a try. So I have played a little bit of it. There'll be a video on the way. It might, because of Christmas and everything, it might not be for a couple of weeks, but I have played a little bit of it. I do quite like it. So yeah, there'll probably be a video on it at some point in the future. It is definitely an interesting game. A good game from the bits that I have played so far. The Ewan reckons 3. You know what? Let's go for 4 laps. I mean, look, as the name suggests, for those of you, it's a Plinko machine. You drive the cars into a Plinko thing, and Brazen also reckoning. Okay, fine, we'll go 3 laps. There's another. Like after this, we did have to drive it with Insurgents. About to say Infernus, no Insurgents, because that can only go spiffingly brilliantly. I am expecting pain. I am I am expecting a lot of pain. Praise are meant to open up more of the blocked tubes, but can't remember if they did. So there's definitely pain. Pain is ready. Chat, I hope you appreciate this. Oh, here we go. It is into the breach we go for pure RNG-based Plinko luck. Actually, I don't know when German Chocolate Cake Day is, but it seems like a good day. It seems like a good day indeed. I like the idea of German Chocolate Cake Day. Or just Chocolate Cake Day for everybody. It should be. Also, why are we so much taller than Bumpy? me and Liam. We're standing on a platform and Bumpy's on the floor. Sure. Let's do it. For a second I thought the game was about to crash. The game doesn't want us to do this. I don't know whether I want to be on this side. In fact, Plinko luck, it's just anything and everything is going to happen. Here we go. Into the Plinko machine! You want to try and land on your wheels. Liam's already exploded. Ow. Well, someone blew up on me. Or next to me. Or something. Chris is blowing up. That's a lot of exploded cars already. We are relatively okay. Oh, there's a level 8 rack. Oh, that's so... I did see somebody suggested have a drink every time someone blows up. You would be absolutely passed out by now. Like, just the amount of shots you would have... Oh, dear. How did I blow up? I thought you blew up on your roof. Apparently, Chocolate Cake Day is a real thing. It's Friday the 27th of January. Ah! I'm stuck in a very long respawn. I feel like a bad decision may have been made. Actually, I knew it was a bad decision to start with. Let's face it. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Hello, Nugs. Incoming! Orange car. Can I land this? Are we stuck in a forever pit? I believe we are stuck in a forever pit. We are stuck in a forever pit unless we can manage to cheese our way out. Okay, so you can't just cheese it into the edge. Can we help any one of our forever stuck cars? I think that's the way to do it, right? No. We are stuck in it. Oh! No. Nearly. Oh, and I don't want to have to restart, but I think I might have to. Can we boost pad off someone? Oh, hey! We got hammered over. I think. Oh, no. I need a boost pad. Go on, Aaron. Go, Aaron. Go. Hey! We got Nugs over. Aaron's over. We have got Chris almost over. No, Chris is now stuck. And Chris is over. Hello, Bumpy. I am... Yeah, it's a terrible race for me. Well, I'm just going to reset. I tried to be sneaky. I tried to be clever. In the end, we helped some cars out that were stuck down there. Sadly, it did not go. Oh, very long respawn. I would have probably been better staying off in the pit of pain. Gordon fan, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, since one did, I present to you FailRace bells. We got Jingle Bells, Ewan smells, Amy got a fish, Lado has his darting bots, and Carly burped away. Apollo farts, Ewan smells, Alex rolled his car, Lado crapped his pants, and Liam got away. Perfect. Perfect, I think. Absolutely spot on. Absolutely spot on with that one. Nicely done. Vanessa... oh, no, don't explode. Thank you, car. About to read and donation, and then we very nearly died. Whoop. Hey, Ewan. How's it going? We are taking a route down here. So I did so well at getting the car through at the start here in one piece. And it was going so nicely. And then it stopped going so nicely. If you explode now, I'm going to be very unhappy. Thankfully, it did not. Oh, we're racing Ewan for position at the moment. Oh, Vanessa, thank you for that. Saying, if I have a game you can try if you haven't already. It's Plate Up with the crew and Carly. I have not played it. I really want to, though. I watch a lot of Yogscast, so funnily enough, they publish it, and they've done lots and lots of videos on it. So yeah, I have seen a lot about it. I really like the look of it. It looks great. Definitely, there is a chance there may well be some Plate Up shenanigans at some point. I don't know quite when, but there is definitely a chance for some Plate Up shenanigans, because it does look like the sort of game that would go amazingly well for us lot. But yeah. I mean, if I can get down this tube, there's a chance we could end up with an absolutely star. Amy's into the lead. I know sometimes the tube does kind of lie about your positions a bit. The Plinko does kind of lie. This feels like a half-decent technique. I don't really think I'm making up much time necessarily, but it does feel like a solid technique to be getting down here in a controlled manner, a relatively controlled manner. I apologise to anybody who we are giving terrible motion sickness to, as I'm basically just spinning around in a circle at the moment while falling. Oh, car! No! Oh no, that's fine. Actually, that's okay. Oh no, it's less than okay. That's the one. Ewan, you followed me into the pit of pain. it was fine until it got some speed. Basically, the way it's set up, Brazen has it set up so that you can't just cheese it and fall down the edge, down the side, which is fair. I should have stayed with my going around in a circle bit in the middle. Oh, the Plinko is a lie. The Plinko is pain, is what the Plinko is. Plinko is pain. There is a new saying for you. Right, back to Donut Central. Hello, Crane. How are you doing? Sound finishes in a 5th. Hey, nicely done. Nicely done indeed. We will spin around. Don't go this way. No, bad car. Oh, for God's sake. I actually think I'm stuck. I am actually stuck. Oh, it's got worse. It has somehow got worse. I'm just going to not touch the controller. Can we fall down here without touching the controller? Can this genuinely... Oh, I have to touch the controller because it's stopped. I was going to try and genuinely Plinko it. But, considering the luck we were having... Why not try and genuinely Plinko it? If you've got stuck again, car, I will be very unhappy. Oh, hey, level 8. You are probably a lap ahead of me. Hey, Aaron got into the top 10. Yay, Aaron and Nugs were both cars we rescued from the pit of pain to start with. So it's good to see them up in the top 10. Well, 10th and 11th. They had a much better time than we did. We had a much better time than they did. Oh, I don't even think I can get out of here to go to Chiliad, to be honest. Oh, no. We've gained speed in a place I didn't want to. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, my impatience has got the better of me in this one. Is there any way? There's not even a way you could, like, ride the wall to cheese this one. Like, you could maybe get enough speed. Like, if it was a tube, you could actually sit up on the tube and ride it to get speed. But there is no way we can do that. There is no way we can do that. So I think we are going to be parked. I mean, we're somehow not last, but that's probably only because the others have driven off at this point. Oh, I'm definitely dumping out of this. There's like no, there's no doubt in my mind that we are dumping out of this. In fact, we've only got a couple more cars to finish, and then it is all over for us, and we have done one lap. There was a brief moment where things were looking good, and then it was not. The whole like spin around technique, I think, is actually the way to go, relatively speaking. I mean, it's not perfect. Oh, and yeah, if you suddenly get speed off something. Oh, Ewan. Hey, buddy. Are you a lap up on me? Yeah, you are. You've not had a great time either, but There we go. And... oh, wow, there's way more closed-off tubes than I realised. Brazen, what have you done? I only thought the edge ones were bloody closed. Can we ride up on the wall? No. Okay. We almost got on the wall. I didn't even know the centre ones. I thought it was the outside ones to stop cars from falling down there. Oh, we had a terrible time. Liam claimed a victory. Who would have thought it? Oh, Brazen dumped out of their own circuit. Liam got the fastest lap of the race. Our best lap time is going to be impressive. Oh no, our best lap time was faster than... who knows? It was Plinko. It was Plinko. Some Plinko was had in that one. And we're going to do it again with Insurgents. Now there was, I think, a little cheat with the Insurgents, which probably, seeing as this hasn't been changed, might still work. Drake, thank you very much for the donation. Saying a limerick for the stream. Enjoy. Alex was streaming a GTA race with Renew when suddenly his face went into renown. When suddenly his face went into a frown. Sorry, spelled that wrong. Originally his face, he was out of the race all because his Xbox Live had gone down. Yeah. Actually, it was the Xbox itself. It was a weird failure. You've got to love some. You've got to love some creative limericking, nicely done, and some GTA nonsense. Some GTA nonsense. Longbow, you can blame Amy. Amy was the first one to click replay, and therefore Amy decided that we were going to do this again. I'm going to try something. I don't know whether it will work. There's a chance there's a little cheat with this that might. It's only a small chance, but there is a chance, and I'm going to try it. And I'm not going to tell anybody, but some might remember it. Oh, and this time we are much taller than Hammered. Yes, well, I don't know who was the first person to click replay. Yours was the first name that I saw appear on that. Sabertooth, actually a pretty good plan. Go the wrong way on the track to get the checkpoint. That would probably legit be faster than Plinko some of the time. That's not a bad idea. Although you would have to go down a boost pad. But yeah, that's not a bad idea. So, you see, my plan, if we can avoid exploding, and if this works, is to intentionally go down here. Now, you're going to think, oh no, we caught the roof. So you're going to think this is a silly idea. I thought the Insurgent was actually going to be okay to do that. So you're going to wonder, well, why am I going down here? That tube is one that's stuck, right? And you are correct. That one is a tube that you can't get out of. However, the Insurgent has greater ground clearance than the Kuruma. So, if we don't explode, I think this can climb its way out. It used to be able to, unless something's changed. Has it? I know we used to cheese this. Maybe it has cheesed. Maybe it is cheesed and broken in such a way. Because I know we had got our way out of this before using this. Maybe I need to shuffle the debris into the corner. Nah. Okay, it was worth a try. I did believe it used to work. I'm actually now trying to pile debris in such a way that we can climb it. If I got some boost here, I think we could. Nah. It was worth a go. Like, if this had worked, it would have been a great cheat. But it hasn't. So, we're going to reset. And instead, I'm going to try the other cheaty technique of go the wrong way around the track. Backwards, maybe backwards would have worked, actually. I've reset. I'm stuck in a reset menu. Oh no, I didn't even mean to go for. I was so keen, I was just tapping triggers, waiting to go. Okay, let's try the reverse I'm going to give it a go. I mean, if I can find a way to cheat, right, then awesome. That is what we are trying to do here at the end of the day. Yeah, we'll try and reverse. Why not? No one else is going to be trying this technique, seeing how badly it's gone for me. And all my impatience, I'm now committed to this plan, so let's try it. Other way, other way, other way. Whee, nicely does it. And Ewan has ended up in my pit of pain as well. Right, go on then, Ewan. Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to help you, Ewan. Right, let's try this. No, I don't think it's quite gonna work, sadly. No, I just can't get high enough. Oh, I love how we got a boost there. Yeah, this has entirely become a game of can we cheat. Like, there's not really any sensible bit of this. Oh, come on! Nah, doesn't work. It used to. I swear when I filmed this, we used to be able to drop the insurgent down there and use enough ground clearance. But apparently not. I think everybody has given up and is now going the wrong way around. Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty solid tactic, to be honest. It has... yeah. Although... it's actually going to be a really difficult... I mean, Brazen has kind of thought of it, you know? There is no way over there, as far as I can tell. No? Okay, Brazen has actually thought to block that off. Fair enough. Fair enough. Brazen did... well, probably didn't think of that was going to be the cheating. It's probably more for vehicles landing, so they didn't just slip off the platform easily. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have restarted. I should have just... what's it called? Just turned around because of the long respawn. Ah, well. We tried to cheat it, and it didn't work. Sadly. I mean, for all those who have asked for Plinko in the past... Tog said this is going to be the most annoying track created. Trust me, it's not. Like, there are worse. There are worse than this coming up. Not today, hopefully. But there are worse. There are much more annoying tracks than this around. Never fear. There is always a new way to be annoying. I don't even know what tube I'm trying to aim for. Not one over there. That's... I got a red cross. Not there, by the looks of it. Do I just want to drop down here? Yeah. Oh, for God's sake. How many bloody... I swear there are actually, like, more... I'm trying to get the insurgent to climb up on the wall. But, I swear there are more blocked tubes than there are actually open ones on this. I think there are actually more blocked tubes than there are open ones, as far as I can see. This has been impressively bad luck. Well done. Liam has won Plinko. Liam has won Plinko. You will be the undisputed king of Plinko. And that's that. Well done. No one will ever try and take your crown away, because no one wants to. Oh, we bounced the wrong way for how I wanted to go there. Whee! Hello! I have arrived in a way that I'm not really supposed to be here. Hey! Bumpy made it out! Can I get a boost? I was going to try and get a boost to help Aaron, but I don't know if I can... Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. No. Oh, nearly got the truck to, I think the way to do it, oh. Nah, not quite. There's got to be a little bit. Oh, Amy and Ewan have found a successful cheat. Oh, we're actually really close. If we can get a nudge. No, it's so close to being... so close to getting out there. Yes! God, Aaron! One more hit! One more hit! We're free! We cheated. It took some help. Thank you, Aaron. If you're still there when I get back, I will help you out. I promise. The debt shall be repaid. Oh, Ewan has found a way to cheat. However, I have to help Aaron because Aaron helped me out. It is only fair that we will go and help Aaron out. Whee! Uh-oh. Okay, I was doing a many front flips, and then the insurgent started twisting. That was not supposed to happen. Whoops. I suspect you and Amy have found a way to cheat it a little bit. Right, oh, let's get the checkpoint. And then we will go rescue Aaron, who is somewhere down here. Oh dear. Well, hopefully try and rescue Aaron. Aaron may have got out themselves, they may have reset, but in the spirit of... Oh, Aaron has at least got out. Right, can we do this on our own? Is the question. Oh, Longbow has turned up in the pit of pain. Is Longbow resetting? Yeah, okay, Longbow's not going to try and... Oh? What the hell? What is in front of us? There was like something invisible in the way there. Yeah, there used to be a way to do this. I just can't seem to find it currently. Wonder if... Well, that insurgent over there is in an awkward place. That would probably prevent us. Oh, well, me and Aaron ended up down here again. Oh, we actually just got a boost. I was curious whether the diagonal might work. Yeah, the infinite loading happens a lot. Well, and that was the last we ever saw of Plinko. I don't think the police could make that any worse, to be honest. I think the only way they could make it worse would be helicopters shooting, but they'll get stuck in the... Actually, no. I know how. I know how the police could make it work. Make it worse. Just rain cars down the Plinko machine, so you just have many explosions and debris falling down after people. That would be the way. Well done to Liam for claiming a victory in this one. Oh, that is the silliest map. Maybe one of the silliest Brazen special circuits. And it shall be consigned, I suspect, to the history books. Because it was very dumb. I think the train cars weren't as impenetrable as they should have been. I think the insurgents could actually fit through them, which was kind of a cheat. Which was very cheat, but there we go. That was that. Amy's got to go. Well, thank you for stopping by and everything. Plinko, everybody! What a wonderful game mode. Less good for cars. Less good for cars. We tried to cheat and it didn't quite work as expected. I think is the best way to sum it up. Oh dear, apologies. Just a random yawn for me. Well, yeah, I'm tired. Plinko has used what little energy I had. It's all gone. All energy has gone on Plinko. Hey, orange car. Yeah, I will never get to you. Not that it really matters because we'll go load a race. Instead, we'll take a red Voltic. Sure, why not? Why can we not have this spawn set more when we do Survive the Hunt? This is actually a cool spawn set. I mean, we will have done at some point, but I don't remember the last time I saw a penumbra about the place. We had very crappy luck with some of the Survive the Hunt spawn sets. Oh, I know it is kind of random with how it goes. Go on, run, run. I need to sneeze. I don't know whether we're going to. Shall we load up a sensible race? I feel like that's probably a good idea. Let's go to a track. Let's calm it down. Let's take it down a notch. Let's go to a sensible circuit and see how that goes. Where have we not gone for a while? If this is the circuit I think it is, this is a pretty good, sensible track to go racing around. And Danger Man will be happy we're racing on one of their circuits. Joe's saying, how come we've not done Survive the Hunt on Horizon 5? The main reason why it hasn't been done was the cars not appearing on each other's screens in free roam. That was the main reason. It's a little bit more stable now, but it's still dodgy. And it's iffy and it's inconsistent. In a game mode where you absolutely have to be able to see cars properly, if you can't, that's a big problem. So, yeah, that's the main reason why not. I mean, it never quite works as well on Forza as it does on GTA, of course. It's still fun. But because the cars just don't reliably spawn on screens, it's very, very difficult to film it. We might try it at some point. Just, there's a very good chance that it won't work because someone, like, one of the hunter cars will think that they've got me cornered and they'll just bounce off my car because on my screen I can't see them. And, yeah. It's a pain. The traffic cars are limited, but they are actually greater on Horizon 5 than they were on 4. There are a few more options, things like the Beetle, things like some of the pickup trucks, the Bronco, the classic Bronco, I think it is. There are more vehicles now than there were before. So, yeah, it's still limited, but it's not bad. We could definitely make that part of it work. The difficulty is the connections, essentially. If the connections do dumb stuff, kind of a problem, really. I don't know. There may be some spaces. We may be trying to get some people back in. There may be some people who've had enough of GTA for tonight because of Plinko. Understandable. If you do want to take part, Ewan is the person to message. Game tag alongside where we have highlighted on the screen, the second name down. Send Ewan a message and he will try and get you connected. You will need to be playing on Xbox. You will need the enhanced version of the game if you wish to take part. We are going... What are we going to be driving here? A lot more than 2 laps. We will go for a nice 6-lap race with some... Well, okay, these are our options. I'm pretty sure the sedans is the Reinhardt again, which is fine. We'll go for 7 laps with the Reinhardt, turn off custom vehicles, otherwise that will break things. We will get started. If you do get invites, don't worry, you'll go into spectate mode, but you will be able to take part in the next race. So, there we go. Alright, let us begin. Let us see what happens. It can only improve. It can only improve, pretty much. We have had a real ups and downs session on this one. How many we're up to 5? We're still a long way away from 600 race wins. Tonight we've improved it by 1. Okay. Time to hopefully have a good... This was not the track I thought it was. Never mind. I don't know what track this is. I thought this was the track that... no, I don't know what track this is. Never mind. No, this is the... Oh, no, never mind. I take it back. This is the track I'm thinking of. It just had a slightly different start to the way I thought it went. I do apologise, Danger Man. I swear I remember the start line differently, but never mind. We've got a tunnel. As is kind of a running theme. I don't know whether intentional, but it has been a running theme with most of Danger Man's circuits. They have a tunnel, like that sort of style tunnel somewhere. It's just, yeah. I mean, you get that when with some of the track creators. You do get some, oh god, kind of running themes. Apologies, I've got a bit of understeer. Plus, I got my car was kind of like crash welded / stuck together. Did not want to unstick from that. We've got a good run on the exit. We can get back across. Try to get some slipstream of something. And I'm going to have nowhere to go behind Brazen. That's fine. We will run out wide through there. Again, get that good exit. Get out to the inside. The lead yellow car was on a very tight line and it was not a fast one. They ended up in a lot of trouble. We've got a good run through the middle. Go on, Liam. Go. Oh, that's not going to work. Hammer definitely should have backed out of that one. I think we have waited at least, which is something. But, I mean, yeah, so I pushed Liam. I was trying to get Liam ahead, and it didn't quite work as expected. Hammer got like a good second slipstream, but it was already too wide on a corner that was never going to work for 3 wide. We did indeed use this track for the Touring Car Championship we did on GTA. I mean, we used it for a one-off race as well when the Reinhardt was new. He's appeared occasionally. Whoa, because it is a good race circuit for this. Aaron, I'm going to presume, got tagged because they ended up at a weird angle into the side of me, and there was nothing I could do. I was barely on the track at the time I got here, so I was trying to just keep my car on the circuit, and Aaron unfortunately spun off of the door. Me and Liam got a little bit of a lead going on. Oh, I expected Liam to go to the inside there on the exit. Did not. We will get back past though anyway on the run down, so it'll be won't be long until Longbow and Gliska join the fight. This is not a circuit where you can never really make a breakaway. Catch up and slipstream is very powerful here. There's lots of long straights. Gliska is going for the push Liam forward approach. It's not gonna we'll get there eventually. Not quite gonna work as quickly as they would have liked. We'll just have to kind of bail out of it. Noreths is up behind in 5th place. No space for me to be looking there. We've got a great run. We've got a really good run all the way up the hill. Noreths is going to pass us as well. We will have to give some space in that one. Oh, let's try not to crowd Liam into the wall, but I was already at the limit of my grip through there. Gliska bobbles sideways a bit through there. Longbow's got a run on the exit and gives us a bump. We are past Noreths on the way into the final corner. We're around the outside of Gliska. It's a great slingshot now. We just need to do that in a few laps' time, all right? No good doing it now if we can't do it on the final lap of the race. That's going to be a little bit wide through there. Track limits are a mere suggestion today, apparently. There are stop sticks around. You've got to be careful. Like, you'll get away with some, but there are some stop sticks that will stop too much shenanigans, so I've been playing it a bit too risky, really. Noreth is going to get hung out to dry there. Going to have no momentum going forward. We've got a good run. Oh, Liam's lagging a little bit. Longbow's out of control. I had to slam on the brakes, and then we get a bump jar from Noreths. Aaron is caught back up with a pack. Oh, Brazen gets turned, and we find some stop sticks out there. I mean, that was unfortunate, but I don't know what happened to cause that. I'm going to guess Liam might have connected with Brazen. There was nothing I could do. there was literally nothing. We were at the limit of the grip. We were on the outside, and Brazen just got fired across. Oh, we have given Mute a tag into there. Mute will survive it, though. Does well to save it, keeps it under control, and is out the other side. No problem. Didn't even lose a position in all of that one. Come on, where is some slipstream off anybody? Don't care who. There's a big run for us. If I can pull it up in time, which we can, but only just. It was a little too tighter a line through that corner for me to really make the most of it. But there we go. We've got a good amount of speed down here. Not going to go for a pass in the final corner. Don't really want it. Don't wait for that slingshot on the exit is the way to go. Mute is going to come with us, which is kind of the plan. And we are back up to the lead group already. So it's going to be about a 10-car battle for the lead. Very quickly. Gliska versus Longbow for the moment. Liam dropped back to let Brazen back past. We've got a huge run down here. I'm not going to make that 4 wide. Just because... Oh! Well, apparently that's a sticky out bouncy bit of wall that got us. I don't think the car knew I was on the inside. I think it was Gliska. I don't think they realised we were on the inside. We were carrying a lot of momentum all of a sudden there. So I was trying to not make contact with them, and I turned in just a little bit more, and it bounced off the wall on the inside. I mean, like, it's cost us some time, but honestly, within about 3 corners, we're going to be right back up to the pack anyway, so it's not really been that. It's not that big of a problem. Didn't know how far across that purple car was going to come. Oh, and it's a little bit laggy, so I'm not 100% sure quite where the purple car is a lot of the time. That's fun. Oh, there is a little bit of bumping going on in this group, but we are back with the lead pack. And I'm not going to get involved in that. Brazen with a better run on the outside. Oh, there was no way to turn in. Liam's caught up. Bumpy will be with us here as well, I should think. Yeah. Danger Man is that. Recovered from the spin earlier in the lap. It's going to be mayhem. There's so many cars in very close proximity. We've again got a good run down here. Nareths leads the race. We've got an amazing slingshot around the outside of absolutely everybody. That was a huge run. Oh, someone got tagged. Was that Liam? I think it might have been. Or was it Longbow? I'm not sure. It was a dark-coloured car of some description went round, but I don't actually know who it was. Didn't really see. I was busy trying to fit my car through the first corner. And we are now a little bit more spread out, which is probably for the best. We are going to get to the inside of Ewan. We are the inside of Danger Man as well. Tight line through there will limit my exit speed, but a good slipstream from the refs will do wonders to help that. Okay, there has been a big crash that has spread the pack out a lot because it's now only about 5 cars up at the front rather than 12. We are on the outside of Nareth. Danger Man is going to make that pass stick. We'll go 3 wide into the hairpin, but that's fine. We've got space here to go 3 wide. It won't really matter too much about the 3 wide. We will push level 8 forward. There goes the bump draft. Nareths will get both of us, but we will keep... Whoa! No, don't do that. Okay. Didn't think the Reinhardt could climb over each other. That's news to me. What lap number? We've got a few more to go. Oh, Danger Man and Ewan get connected. We will sneak our way past on the inside there. That'll be another position for me. Thank you very much. We will run up the hill and take the lead of the race. We know it's not going to last, though. Oh, something's tumbling off there. Oh, that's definitely not going to last if I take that line through there. That's a terrible line. We know we're going to get slipstream passed by somebody. Whether it's going to be level 8, whether it's going to be Danger Man or Nareths. I mean, they'll take it. It won't matter too much. This is not the final lap of the race. We know we'll get a secondary run here, which we do. The final lap of the race, you are not going to want to be... You're going to kind of want to be second coming out of the final corner. The problem is if you're trying to play the game of put yourself in second, there's going to be so many cars around you that someone's going to get a run because you're going to lose momentum. It's such a difficult one when there's this bigger a pack. Danger Man, I think, actually got sideways on a curb through all of that. The pack is all kind of reformed now. It's going to be busy. It's going to be busy. Still got one more lap after this to go. Ewan's going to shoot through the middle and we'll get it. We're almost 4 wide. Level 8 thinks better of that one. Oh, Nareths gets the littlest of bumps and the game decides they should steer sharp left. That's unfortunate and very annoying of GTA physics. We managed to get ourselves back on the track in front of Ewan. Not that it matters too much. Level 8 and Danger Man managed to teamwork their way past on the outside. Ewan's going to end up cutting off our run through there. We are through the middle with a lot of speed. We weren't the only one that got any slipstream that time around. And then we're going to come up the hill. Oh, there is a car to the outside. That was where I wanted to go. I would, if I'd known there was a car on the outside, I would have pushed Danger Man forward rather than... I went to turn left. Last second there was a car there, so I had to back off. And unfortunately that cost all my momentum. So this will be an interesting test to see on this sort of slipstream run to the line. Who is going to be able to get it from where? I am too far back. You will not get it from like 6th. We are approaching very quickly. And we've got to the lead, but it's well after the finish line. And I mean, we were millimetres away from the Armco and millimetres away from killing Ewan at that point. It was dangerous. That was dangerous. That was dicey. It was so close to disaster. Gliska is going to get a big slipstream pull behind us, and we'll take the lead of the race for the moment as we head through the tunnel. Ewan tried to get to the inside of Liam, just misjudged it, put Liam around, and that will be Liam down the order, and it will be Ewan down the order. Aaron is to the lead of the race. No! We got a tap from Gliska. It was that horrible... There was just not quite enough room, and the cars are all loaded up. That was a place where it made the car very unhappy. We're all looking for a little bit of slipstream here. Is that bumpy as well? It is. We've got all sorts of contenders in with this one, and it is Aaron to the lead of the race again, up at the front. Could we see an Aaron victory on a stream? Could we see a bumpy victory on a stream? Who knows? It's busy through the final couple of corners. I mean, we know there's going to be so much slipstreaming going on towards the finish line here. Nareths is all the way to the outside. Bumpy is to the lead of the race. Narevs is going to overrun the corner on the way in, maybe a little bit. We are all around through the final corner. Dangerman ends up kind of sliding out wide. I get a load of oversteer there at a place I did not want oversteer. It is Bumpy to the lead around the outside of Narevs. I had to check up. I did not get the slipstream run I wanted. We do now. We do now, but it's not going to be enough to stop Dangerman or Bumpy. I don't even know who got it. It was Bumpy! Bumpy takes victory. Gliska is second. Dangerman is third. I would end up in fourth. Head of Nareths. Aaron is sixth. Head of Brazen. Liam, level 8. And Hammered. It's a Bumpy victory! Well done, Bumpy. I should have just sat and pushed Bumpy. I tried to make the most of a run I had, but it was too late. I was actually a little bit too close to Bumpy through that final corner to make the most of the slipstream, whereas Dangerman was able to take a big run on the outside. Oh, well done, Bumpy. Oh, that was a manic race. That was a manic race. Level 8. I don't think your lag killed me in that one at any point. We saw a little bit of lag from cars, but I don't think your lag killed me. Yeah, I was just sadly I was at the wrong point to make the most of a slipstream run. I thought I was in a good place. I thought I was at the right place to do it, but not quite, unfortunately. But well done to Bumpy. Well done to Bumpy in taking an excellent victory at a challenging circuit. That one. A thing most definitely happened. What shall we make Chris do? Chris, to be fair, we still need to have a bald Chris. Aaron has won a couple of GTA events, and Chris has never held up their end of the stupid bet that we kind of made for them. That's basically it. Actually, no, to be fair, Chris made the stupid bet, but it was relevant to one Forza event, and then we made it relevant to every race ourselves, really, without it being Chris's idea. So, is that mean? Possibly. Is it funny? Definitely. Unfortunately, though, it has never happened. You know, that's the sad part. Really, the sad part is it has never happened. So yeah. We always need a bald Chris at the end of the day. Like that's just the way it goes. I don't think Chris is actually hanging around anymore. The best thing is, okay, so even better now is that Chris can't defend themselves. Perfect. What more could we possibly want than a defenseless Chris to pick on? We are not that mean, honestly. I mean, mostly. We'll go with a mostly, actually. Right, sports cars around here. Let's see what might happen with this race. Can't remember. I think it was driving the 10F, maybe, if I remember correctly. Which is pretty decent, pretty solid car to go racing, because I think this track was used. It's 10F. This track was used as a one to showcase some of the new vehicles a little while back. So yeah, we expect this will just be a little bit faster. Jamie saying, here we are. If any filming crew wins next race, Pink, Chris, Mohawk. I think that works. I'm up for that. I don't think Chris would agree with this, but Chris isn't here, so we can make whatever silly bets we want to. That sounds like perfectly reasonable to me. I'm definitely sure that's but I don't know the last race. I mean, outside of chaos races that are completely RNG some of the time, I don't know the last serious race that had a non-filming crew victory. I don't know if Mute might have won some before joining the filming crew. I can't remember though. So yeah, who knows? I mean, it would be I mean, Chris might take that bet on a track like this, and then this is when all the filming crew would just stop before the line. Then, to be fair, we probably would actually. Like if it was, if that was the bet that Chris had made, we probably would do that just to be spiteful, and then Chris would claim it as being void because we didn't try properly. That does sound kind of accurate. Me and Liam are just going to go side by side the entire first lap. We have now sorted it out. Valtrek will have a go to the outside. I'm happy to just sit and follow through here. Does the 10F have a movable rear wing? It looks like it might do. Oh, don't go too wide out there. There are stop sticks that can get you in trouble. I'm not going to... Oh, Aaron is going for brave around the outside. I backed out because I didn't actually really want that line. We have got much better run through all of that, and we are across the line. It is going to be 3 wide into turn 1. Level 8 is going to have to yield. Whoa, we get kicked sideways over the curb, but even with all the curb boosting we can manage, it's not enough to quite hold on to the position. We get it on the next part. Level 8 gives us a big bump forward. Danger Man has come to join in the battle. I know there's going to be a car to the inside. Oh, it was Liam. It's not the car I expected. Maybe Liam got a bump. Whoa! Liam, I think, had an incident with a curb right there. Aaron's got some speed around this track. Aaron is to the lead of the race. I'm going to have a lift. We will kind of be patient through the middle. I've got nowhere to go with any momentum that we might have. Level 8's even worse off than I am. We get some big understeer, but that's fine because it actually puts us out wide into the slipstream of Liam. We will take the lead of the race, but there's a lot of cars here lining up. There's a lot of cars lining up. Valtrek is to the outside. We are... Oh. So, Liam found some stop sticks. I told you there were some. You'll get away with a little bit of exploring, but not all of the exploring. We are back on the circuit. Danger Man is out wide, gets a big run, gets a help from level 8. Valtrek backs out of it. Wise decision. 2 wide through there is okay. 3 wide is sketchy. Plus, honestly, you're better off sometimes being sat in third because you can get a good run down here and into the final quarter and towards the start-finish line, basically. Unfortunately, for me, we will not have the momentum towards the line. Not that it matters. We've still got plenty of laps to go to do something here. Whoa, jump on the brakes. We were very, very close to pushing Danger Man all the way through that sequence of corners. Again, he really stopped the car there. However, the curb just snapped us sideways. Bumpy is on the charge again. Bumpy is here. Can Bumpy get 2 in a row? That would be impressive indeed. It's impressive anyone getting 2 races in a row with the way our GTA races go. With catch up with the slipstream, you know that the point of it is to create this pack racing, and you know there's plenty of skill involved. There's a lot about sort of car positioning because outright pace will be counteracted to a degree. I am not going to be close enough on the run up the hill here. We will get a great tow to the inside. Oh, I had to back out of it, not quite far enough alongside through all of that. Valtrek sideways but recovers it. We are on the outside through here. We will carry a load of momentum on that outside line. Danger Man with even more is going to get past us. I am going to just lift and forward into line. I don't want to go side by side because it's going to cost us too much time. I'd rather go neatly through that section and then have a good run down here. Not that I can do much with it here though, this lap around. There's a great slipstream pull, but it would not be enough to win. We'd lose out to Danger Man, but it's close. We're there or thereabouts. Into turn 1, we will run wide through there. That's, again, we will lose his position. Like, we're never going to keep it. We know it's going to chop and change a lot, but we are still in the fight. We're still with the pack. Mute and Liam to the outside. Bumpy is following Gliska on the way up. They're going to the outside, potentially. Not quite backed out of it. Probably wise. Again, it's like, at this point, go for the easy overtakes. Don't go for silly, risky ones. The last thing you need to do now is have an accident and drop yourself out of contention. As you see there, Danger Man backs out, realises that it's going to be 3 wide with me and Mute. It's just not worth potentially getting squeezed on that inside line. So just wait for a better opportunity. For example, up this hill. Danger Man will have gone with me. They did. And we will get back to first and second again. So, yeah, you got to be patient. Pick your moments to get some sensible overtakes. A big oversteer moment for me caused a whole load of trouble, or lost us a whole load of momentum. It's not the end of the world. We get a great run out of this corner. Slipstream all of our way up to the lead almost. Danger Man backs out of it that time around. I mean, yeah, that's what we were doing last lap. So the difference is, okay, we're going to do that at this stage in the race. Final lap of the race, no one's backing out on that corner. You can't, because you will have other cars looking for ways past. Danger Man with a great run. Would that be enough to win? Nope. Liam would get it. Yeah, you really don't want to be first. You don't want to be first coming out of the final corner unless you are a really long way away from everybody. Or everybody's fighting behind and no one's got slipstream. Oh, we got very sideways mid-corner. Oh, Longbow's turned up. Hello, Longbow. Don't know why I got oversteer there. The last time I got to circular hit the curb. That one there, I didn't even feel like I did anything particularly weird or wrong. It just let go on us. We're trying to get some slipstream off of Liam. Longbow with a good run, but it will not match the slipstream slingshot we managed to achieve. That will put us to the lead briefly, as Liam's going to go around the outside, as is Gliska. Danger Man's the other side. It's manic, this race. We're changing positions a hell of a lot here. Gliska wanted to close the gap down, which I mean was fair enough. We were looking for a bit of space. We found some space. Bumpy is about to take the lead of the race away from us. They try. Don't quite make it stick there. Might do on the exit. Liam's going to help them with the bump draft. Liam is on the outside. It is 3 wide, and I'm just going to be a little bit slow through there. Again, last thing we need is a silly crash at this stage in the race. Noreths has caught to the battle as well. There's 8 cars for the lead of this one, currently being led by Mute. It won't be long until whoever that is, Ducky, might catch and join the fight, because we are really fighting hard for this one. Noreth and Longbow make contact and are both a little bit slow. However, Slipstream sorts them out. We've got a great run through all of this. Longbow finds some stop sticks. We've got a good run, but it would not be enough for a victory, even if we get a good slingshot towards the first corners. Oh. Yeah, okay, you can't really get a run from that far back. You'd want to be, well, you want to be like 4th or 5th. 7th or 8th is just too far back in that one. We've got a big run again on those two, and we will take the lead. How many times the lead has changed hands in this race is ridiculous. But it has changed many. It's changed many times in a single lap. Let's be honest here. Noreth's and Mute and have a little bit of contact, but nothing too bad. We are through the middle. Ended up bumping Danger Man a little bit wide. Unintentional, but no real harm. Like, it was only a minor bump. No real harm done in that one. We've got a good run up the hill. We will maybe take the lead away from Liam. We do. No, I think it was just us lot. The other pack, the other group of cars will probably have time to catch us. There's one more lap to go. As I said, Slipstream and catch-up is very, very effective around here. So that secondary group of, like, is it Gliska and Level 8 and Bumpy and Co, possibly Longbow, they may well catch us by the end of the race. It's going to be a manic final lap. I'm hoping it might go our way a bit better this time around, but yeah, everyone's going to stack up. No one wants to pass before the final corner. Everybody wants the run after the final corner. And there you go. I mean, we actually did not lose as much time down there as expected, with a sneaky bit of curb boosting and so on. We held 3rd, which was, considering... we were closer to the fight that I thought we were going to be, considering everything. That was not bad going. Mute gets a good run there. Who knows? I have no idea where I want to be. I think you want to be like 3rd probably coming out of the final corner, because that probably gives you a good chance, as long as you're close enough to the leaders, to slipstream them before anyone can further back. Oh, we got a little tagged, and once that happened, there was no, like, I couldn't pull the car away from that crash. We got sucked into it. We avoided the worst of it. There was a little contact between Ewan and Mute, I think, there. We've got a good run up the hill. We've got Gliska behind us. Longbow's here. Liam's here. Into the next section we head. I mean, we are leading the way currently. It's not going to last, I don't think. Someone is going to pass us on the run up the hill. we're going to be so slow coming up the hill. It's inevitable someone is going to come past. We don't want it to be too many cars, though. Level 8 is trying to slot into the middle of a 3 wide. We get kicked sideways through there. We gather it all back up. It's okay. We survive, but we have lost a bit of ground to the leaders. We would not want to lose. Oh, we just drifted too wide. Oh, and I ended up taking out Bumpy. Ah. God damn it. Just drifted a little too wide through there, and I couldn't gather it up in time. We were playing it risky with the stop sticks on the outside. Bugger. Oh. Damn it. Gleska claims victory from Liam. Longbow gets on the podium. Ahead of Danger Man. Level 8, Nareths, Mute, Ewan, Midnight, and Ducky would round out the top 10. Oh, sorry, Bumpy. The problem with the stop sticks is you just stop. You lose so much speed that a car behind is unable to do too much about it. So we're trying to get the cars off the stop sticks as Bumpy drifts out wide and clonks the side of a near stationary car. I mean, shouldn't have pushed it so hard, although it wasn't really intentionally out there. It was more a side effect of having a very sideways moment in the corner before. Yeah, damn it. It was a great race. It's always has been a very, very good track, that one. We've always enjoyed racing around that one. So yeah, has been it was an entertaining time, nevertheless. Sorry, Bumpy, for knocking you away from the checkpoint. Not intentional at all. Sneaky little Snivy, thank you very much for the donation. I was wondering, is Need for Speed in any way similar to Need for Speed Carbon? I grew up with Carbon, and it's my favourite racing game with so much I love about it. Not really. Yeah, I can't say it is. Unbound is a funny game in that there's a lot of things wrong with it, but I also enjoyed playing it. Honestly, I think the biggest problem I have with Unbound is not the various flaws, not the various main flaws. Is the fact that there's just no end game content. Once you've completed the story, there's really no motivation to. I've had no motivation to go back to it, and that's not because the game's not good. It's just there's nothing else to do. I'm not really fussed about the online element of it, and once you've done the story, which isn't as long as you'd want it to be, there's really limited late game stuff unless you just want to drive around and do the same races again. So that to me is the biggest by far biggest problem with the game, which is kind of a shame because I think if it had more content it would be far from perfect and there would still be plenty of issues. However, I would still have played more of it essentially. So yeah, Carbon is probably a better game. I have no doubt. Actually, I've probably spent more time with Carbon and so on. There is definitely still fun to be had with Unbound. There is still entertainment in it, but it's the lack. Oh crap! Tunnel. Oh, we're just low enough. It's just the lack of end game content is a real downside to it. Oh, we are just short enough not to get knocked out by that. So yeah, I had a long review on it as well on Unbound if you want to go and watch that. Right, let's go for our final part of the day. Shall we go do some sumo? Shall we go to my favourite arena of them all, Sumo Remix 2? Let's go. Let's head here. See, my favourite Need for Speed is Underground 2. I don't really like Most Wanted. Which I know some people will disagree with, but personally I really am not a big fan of Most Wanted. It's okay, but I always found Carbon better of the two. Admittedly, though, I did play Carbon when it came out, and then I played Most Wanted much, much later. So it is possible that is slightly skewed. Wait, hold on. Wasn't this 16 before? Hold on a sec. What? Have they completely ruined our ability to do sumo? Not ruined, but they have messed up sumo. How have you... Why? This used to be 16. Why is it now 12? I have no control over this. How have you broken sumo? Oh, GTA. GTA, you terrible, terrible letdown. We are going to be... I guess just cycle through classes randomly. Apologies. We were going to have other people allowed in to this. It was supposed to be the filming crew plus, have the last slots open to viewers, but apparently no, we're not allowed to do that anymore. But there we go. We are going to be in apparently muscle cars. That's the one. That's the one the Lucky Dip has wanted. That is the one the Lucky Dip has given. And there we go. I can do 3 teams. It's just going to be 3 teams. That's not going to change the number of people that are allowed in the game. So it's going to be teams of 3. And this is, Sumo Remix 2 is my favourite of the sumo arenas. This is the one that would have 16. We've done it many, many times before. So it is me, Aaron, and level 8 in this. What is normally good for this one? We're going to go Gauntlet. Green team is Liam, Crane, and Mute. Orange is Glisker, Danger Man, and the rest is all... Glisker and Danger Man are always together, it seems, with this. And purple is Longbow, Ewan, and Bumpy. Alright, what team do you reckon's going to win, chat? What team do you reckon is going to be able to do it? I mean, we've not got a bad team composition here. If I'd known we were going to have, I would probably gone Dominator instead of Gauntlet, but both are pretty good cars. The Dukes is solid as well. So this is not a bad team composition. If anyone's got a hot knife, we will laugh at them. Nareths might have decided to. No, Crane's gone for the Yosemite. That is terrible. So green have a Dukes, a Gauntlet, and a Yosemite. Orange have a Dominator, an Ellie, and Dominator. They've got 2 Dominators, perhaps. It looks like they might have done. So yeah, there's only really... Oh, that's my teammate. As is tradition. As is tradition, we crash into our teammates. No, not even an intentional crash into anybody. Go, Crane! We shall help you along. Have I killed my teammate? No, Aaron still gets into the circle. Fantastic. But look, we can't have FailRace friendly fire this early on. Alright. Hey, Glisker. You can just take a deflection off of the side of this. Danger Man, I wasn't really going for you. I was more going for Crane. I don't really know why. I was hoping Crane was going to drive into the pit, not paying attention. It's always funny when someone does that. Oh! Bumpy with an amazing takeout on someone. Oh, we are facing the wrong way. It was a great takeout from Bumpy. Sideswipes an orange car, I think it was. Bumpy has got a spin on an orange car, and then we will bump a Bumpy, and then we will get bumped ourselves. Right, Right, let's make sure we get across to the circle. Oh, someone nearly wasn't paying attention. Oh, Crane is just being... Oh, Crane leaps over everyone. That was awesome work, Crane. Nicely done. We will punt a purple car out. Oh, we got 2 kills. We took out Nareth's and one of the purple cars. I don't know who it was. That was the best sumoing I've done for a while. It was surprisingly effective. Just late turn up and a big hit. And I'm glad it actually took out cars it was supposed to and not random other cars. Crane is still alive in this one, surprisingly. Whether they will be in a minute. No, they are going to survive this one. Oh, Green have lost a Mute. We have lost an Aaron. Glisker's got stuck on a wreck. And, well, me and Liam have teamworked up on Glisker. I was actually hoping to get Liam off as well, but it wasn't quite going to work out like that. Sorry, Glisker. No, actually, not really sorry. You know, we are competing against you in sumo. You know, it's going to happen. There's going to be some bumps, and there's going to be some shunts. And we are about to get punted. Oh, no, I was holding... yeah. I think we took out Crane, but we got punted from the other direction. There was only so much we could do. It comes down to a 1v1v1v1. Go on, level 8. I mean, we've got a gauntlet in here. They're all pretty good cars, actually. There's 2 gauntlets, a Dominator and an Ellie. They're all pretty solid choices. Oh, go on, level 8. Save it. Good work. And Liam is gone. Ah, dear. Oh, Sound of White Noise. Thank you very much indeed for the donation. Oh, it brings the donation bar to a nice round 200. Saying, although I had another session of finishing mostly at the back, thank you, Plinko, for the 5th. Yeah, it's best. I think it's your best finishing position of one of these. It's always good. Oh, Danger Man with a great hit. Level 8. Can you shuffle that? No, you can't. We are done here. I had a wonderful evening again. Thank you for hosting these and making my weekend brighter. Well, I'm very glad to hear. Yeah, always glad to hear folks enjoying the streams, enjoying the videos and the like. As I said, I've thoroughly enjoyed coming back to doing streaming. It's nice on a Sunday evening to have some GTA nonsense. Pretty much. Ewan is going to go for a block on Danger Man. I mean, it might work if Ewan can get into the circle. No, not quite timed right. Good work from both of them. They've both done well to keep that one going. There are just random wrecks scattered around everywhere. Oh, I thought that one was in the circle. It isn't. It's miles away. Never mind. I thought for a second that was a pit that Danger Man was heading towards. Would have been funny, but not quite. Ewan with a big hit. Ewan's got to be a bit careful here. Oh, Danger Man is stuck up on the side. Ewan could not push well enough. Ewan might be done if Ewan can't twist that car into the circle. They survive just. Ewan, by a very small margin, survives to fight another day. That was literally by the skin of their teeth. That one was by the smallest of margins. So, yeah. Fair play. Fair play to Ewan. It will move to a slow bumping duel for the victory. I think Ewan could be in trouble here, although sometimes you can kind of get like the sort of spin around and twist around reversal, and sometimes it works. You never know. It does look like things are going the way of Danger Man, however. And the circle is closing in. Ewan is not going to survive. Ewan's character is the right side of the car to make this work, but Ewan will not survive. Danger Man claims victory. So the way it works, I should point out, for those that might not know, well, actually we aren't 100% sure, but when it comes to the circle ending, we think it's where the player character model determines whether they are in the circle or out of the circle, which is why we talk about the driver needing to be in the circle. Doesn't matter about the percentage of the car, as long as the driver player model is in the circle, that is the bit that matters. So, yeah, that's why you can sometimes get away with cars looking like they're a long way in the circle and still dying, and why Ewan somehow survived despite being on the very, very edge. The right team did get the point, which is unusual. Yeah, apparently they decided the only way they could possibly fix Sumo in this was to take away 4 players. And I say that, we've only had 1 round, and that has given the points right, but there's no guarantee it's going to continue. In fact, the expectation is that it probably won't. Let's face it, we are going to be trying to murder Orange Team now. Oh! Hello. Hey, Orange Team. Oh, well, we found Anne Crane. Don't really want that. We've got to go and bully the orange cars now. Oh, purple car is turning up at lots of speed, but everyone's in the centre. Not much is going to happen here. So the reason why we want to, of course, take out Orange Team is they won a round. We want to try and make sure they don't win another because they will win the game. That would be no good. We can't have Orange Team winning. Longbow possibly playing top drives. Probably just waiting a little bit because at the moment, like, you want to be the last car into the circle because that's the car that can do a lot of damage. So I think Longbow may have been waiting more for that. I'm actually precariously close to the edge here. However, no one dies from that circle. And these first circles, they're a long way away from the edge. Hey, level 8. They're a long way from the edge. They're a long way from a lot of the danger, a lot of the hazards. Orange is chasing after Crane. Poor Crane. It's just because Crane has got, statistically speaking, probably the weakest car choice here. We are going to be turning up a little bit late. Oh, Orange actually got annihilated out of the side of that one. Oh, not quite able to. There's too many cars in front of the refs to prevent. We were cutting that one a little bit fine. We were definitely cutting that one a little bit fine to try and get across. Now this arena does get generally quite a bit more dangerous. With Longbow could have absolutely ended us if they wanted to, or if they had seen us there. We might be in a spot of bother here. Come on. Oh, we were trying to push the refs out, but it didn't quite work. We were pushing our own team car. The goal was, of course, to use our team car to push the orange car out. I am cutting this way too close for my own liking here. Me and Longbow, got to be a little careful, yeah. So, like, again, Longbow is choosing not really to go after me because we know Orange is the much bigger threat, right? At this point, oh, Orange is a way bigger threat. Oh! Jesus Christ! So many cars are gone. I don't quite know how that worked. Oh, I don't know how I survived that. I really bloody shouldn't have. That was astonishing. Was it Ewan that got sent to orbit? It might have been. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. I was too busy laughing about the space flight. I wasn't going to make it anyway. Oh, God. That was amazing. Oh, purple one. I don't even care. That's the best kill I've ever done in sumo. And I don't even know how many people we killed. Oh, that was astonishing. That was all sorts of wacky. I played that one far too risky for far too long, but oh, it was all worth it for that kill. Oh, that was up there as one of the dumbest, weirdest GG. I don't even know how that flip happened. Cars somehow got like wedged and stuck, and yeah. Oh, I don't think I was involved in a lot of the killing that went on in there. I think I hit possibly Ewan. We hit a purple car, which I think was Ewan, actually, because Ewan is purple team. They hit a purple car and they got launched. And I think because I was in the air, I survived whatever was going on below. That is the first time, I think, a car in the air has been okay to survive like that. We could try and bully in the refs out there, but honestly, it's just likely to end in trouble. So purple and orange have got to go. Purple and orange have got to go. If we can try and make that happen. This first circle, I mean, I think the most important bit is just to survive. If we can, you know, plink a car out, great. But not worry too much about it. Ah, that was unfortunate. Well, purple has helped actually push us in that one. Hey, Aaron. I was going again. We're going to try and use my teammate's car to push a vehicle out. Oh, it did not quite accelerate in time to get Ewan. Ewan could have been in trouble there. Ewan could have actually been in a lot of trouble there if we had got going soon enough to get involved in that. Sadly, we did not. I actually wanted to hit Bumpy from the other side. My goal was to spin them into an awkward position. However, it did not work. We are around the pits, but we're going to be safe. This is where things are a little bit sketchy. Whoa. Everyone made it, just. I ended up spinning into level 8. We got kind of close to killing our teammates again, as is often the danger when you play sumo with me. Being on my team is often as dangerous as being on the enemy teams. Oh, hey Crane. At some point these cars are going to turn. Orange have lost one, purple have lost one because it just overdrove. Gliska tried to finish us off, which, I mean, is understandable. Is anyone going to be able to get involved here? No. Crane has survived. Oh, Crane, you jammy git. Oh no, I actually lifted for a second because I thought someone was going to follow me in there. I should have, and could have finished off Gliska. Really should have done that. Really should not have lifted. We're about to get sideswiped. Gliska missed. I don't want to be behind Gliska. Into this one. No, Aaron's going to go. Unlucky for Aaron. On that one, we've got 2 pink, we've got 2 green. And there is 1 purple, 1 orange. We know we've got to... We know we've got to take out those dastardly orange and purple cars. I actually did not want to go. Oh, I'm in trouble. I am in trouble here. We may either turn up with a lot of force. Well, Gliska's gone. Liam's gone, surprisingly. We've got to get rid of the purple car. I mean, level 8. I will gladly sacrifice myself to take out the purple car at this stage. A 1v1 against the truck is preferable to the alternatives. Looks like level 8 might be going for the sacrificial play on Ewan here. Oh, the car just sat and spanned the wheels. I thought I was in the circle, to be fair. Just like that really low speed bouncing. I very much thought I was in the circle at that point. Oh, Crane. Crane, are you alive? I don't know. I think Crane may have survived it, but... no, yeah, Crane has actually made it. Is level 8 chasing Ewan? Come on, level 8. Oh, level 8, you've basically just given Ewan the win. Oh. Oh, that was so close. That was cutting it fine, to say the least, but we are still in it. Somehow Crane is still alive with the truck as well, which is surprising. That thing is... We haven't bullied the truck today. But it is, again, preferable to kill a Ewan if at all possible. Oh, level 8 with a perfect double kill. Nicely done. Nicely done indeed. There we go. We have got a round victory as well. That's important to us. I mean, I think it's important overall. Crane actually did incredibly well to get that far with the, as I said, statistically by far the worst vehicle in this session. So it is definitely a very, very nicely done round. We'll go with that. Oh, okay, pink team. We've got this. We can do this. I can drive not like an idiot. I mean, actually, no, I did all right the last round. I'm annoyed how I went out, but we did some pretty good work to help. Although we should have done better. We could have killed Gliska earlier, and that maybe might have made things a little better. But yeah, into the fray we go. Big smash on poor Mew. Ewan's got spun around. Like, just the initial smash is always ridiculous because everything is just flat out into each other. So you get just some really crazy, weird flat spins and rolls and all sorts of mayhem. We are trying to take... I mean, we're not really fussed about Green Team. Green Team... If Green Team win, that's better than... Us winning is best, then Green Team... and then the rest options are just not acceptable, basically. Because, you know, if Green Team win, we get another round. Whoa. If any other team wins, they will be victorious. Hey, Crane. How's it going? We just had to have a little bump to say hello. We will end up getting Gliska on their side, but didn't really do very much. Oh, there is a longbow. Andrew, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, a boy is asking Santa for a heavy sweater for a Christmas present. So Santa sent him a sumo wrestler. Oh dear, that is definitely going to be a boo to you from chat, and indeed from me, and I might be about to go out. Come on, accelerate! Oh, that orange car, whoever that is, that Danger Man I think it is very lucky. But I mean, we have just bullied Danger Man for no real reason. We do need to bully Orange. Like, Orange are a legit concern, of course. It was quite a lot of bullying on Orange, and I mean, me and Gliska have gone way through the circle. We are gonna not make it back in, or Gliska killed themselves to kill me. I mean, oh well, it's gone badly for Green. I think we're in trouble here. Purple are at a strong point. No, it wasn't Gliska, it was Danger Man. That probably makes more sense. We bullied Danger Man. Danger Man exacted their revenge, although it wasn't the most successful in that we both ended up dying. Oh, level 8 has overshot that. Can level 8 make that corner? They can. Purple have lost a bumpy. It's now looking slightly less good for Purple. Green has still got a chance. Green still have a small chance. It's only a small chance, but it is there's a chance. Crane could win it with the truck. Oh, good hit from level 8. Now Orange are the big threat in this one. And can level 8 get that one back in the circle? They can. Although Longbow's just deposited a Gliska. Now it's all is even. All is even. 1v1, v1, v1 in this. Nareth's has got bumped, and where is the green car? It's not close enough to finish anybody off. Oh, that was close for a lot of cars. There's a little bit of lag between level 8 and Nareth's. They've got to focus at some point. They've got to focus on actually getting into the circle. This is where Crane could win it. If Crane is sneaky. Oh, and it's Crane is... Oh, level 8 is just too late, but we're only talking by a few milliseconds. It falls to Longbow. Can Longbow win the game for Purple? Can Crane win a round for Green Team? This is where it counts. Can Crane do some magic with the Yosemite here? It's going to be about timing it. You don't want to get into the circle first. It's actually a good hit from Crane. However, it's too slow. It's too slow from both of them. It's just a little bump in duel. Now, in these circles, I feel like there's a chance for Crane with these circles. When it gets to like the end game one with the closing thing, I don't know however to describe it. When we get to that, I think it's going to be very difficult for the truck. Because as you can see here, Longbow has got the pushing power, and Crane could not get back in the circle. Well done, Longbow. A good round of sumo. A good round of sumo indeed, but it will be Purple Team that go on to take a victory. Well, all the scoring has been right, at least, these times. Oh, Purple take victory. We got a round victory. Should have done better. I feel I'm slightly disappointed in myself, but yeah, could have maybe should have done better in some places. Although on the whole, it wasn't too bad. We did get the greatest takeout on Ewan we have ever seen on sumo. Pretty much, Well, there we go. That is going to be the end of today's stream. Slightly disappointing that they've broken Sumo for unfathomable reasons. Well done, Rockstar. It is going to be it for today's stream, and it is going to be it for GTA technically until the new year. Just with the way the weeks have fallen and the way things are gone. Yeah, the next GTA stream will be on the 1st of January. So, there we go. That'll be a good one. You'll not want to miss that one. That shall be some live Survive the Hunt. Now, this is not the last stream from me, though, before Christmas, of course. I will be back next week on Wednesday with some RimWorld, and I will be back on Friday with something. I'm not quite sure yet. Hoping, fingers crossed, Carly will be experiencing the long drive for the first time on that one, which should be quite entertaining. So, yeah, there are still some more streams of mine before Christmas, and I hope you will be able to join and watch some of that mayhem unfold. It is, though, going to be it for tonight. Of course, a very, very big thank you to everybody who has donated. It is, as ever, incredibly appreciated. I do apologise if I missed any along the way. I don't think I did, but if I did, I do apologise. But yeah, thank you to all the very kind donators. And of course, a big thank you to everybody who has sat around and spent their evening or afternoon or morning, wherever you may be in the world, with us farting about on GTA 5, occasionally getting confused by Plinko, and some good racing. some very good racing involved as well. But yeah, that is going to be it for today. Until next time, goodbye.